lead. Back over right side, McKenna Hofer, wide open right side for three, got it! In transition, the Vikings lead 7-4, their first lead of the night at the 4-minute mark. Erickson, right side, left wide open, fires up the three, got another one! So it's 14-10, Central in the lead here in the second quarter. You may see a timeout coming here for the Warriors. McKenna Hofer, left side for three, got it! And here comes that timeout. The Vikings suddenly up by 11 at 30-19. And Britzing goes left side to Scharf. Scharf in the offensive end, drives in, pulls up, 15-footer on its way, got it to go at the buzzer. And the Warriors, once down by 11, back within 4 at the end of 3. Long rebound, tracked down in the corner, but thrown away by Royer and intercepted by Kirby, who scores the layup. And the Vikings equal their biggest lead of the night here with 3 minutes to go. So for Edco, a dominant fourth quarter, they win going away. They'll head to East Buchanan for round number 2 on Tuesday night as the Vikings pull past Central by a final score of 51-34. The best tournament action is on KCTN FM 100. It's our girls 3A tourney opener tonight on KCTN. In our featured matchup, North Fayette Valley is at West Delaware. The Tiger Hawks enter tonight's game with an 11-10 record. They've been competitive all season. They know they need their A game tonight. For West Delaware, they are 13-8 and were battle-tested in the tough WAMAC Conference. They feel that has made them battle-tested for the tournament run. The winner advances into the regional semifinal on Wednesday. North Fayette Valley and West Delaware. The Chalk Talk, next.
We are happy to announce we are once again performing cataract surgery right here at home. This is Jessica Jones, surgery supervisor. We welcome Dr. Cancel from Gunderson, who performs this surgery monthly at our local surgery suite and holds consultations at Gunderson Eye Clinic, Waukon. Dr. Cancel is a wonderful addition to our surgery team, and we're so happy he's here. Call us today for more information.
Exceptional caring people, Veterans Memorial.
Inspiring changes to a happier, healthier you is what they do at Clayton Drug, now offering free delivery of prescriptions to the Monona area. To find out more, call 563-245-2530. Clayton Drug can help you transfer your prescriptions quickly and easily to their pharmacy. Clayton Drug is committed to helping you achieve the highest quality of life possible. Clayton Drug, connecting the communities of Elkader, Strawberry Point, and Sumner to serve all in between.
Hi, this is Cody from Torkelson Motors in Elgin and Waukon. At Torkelson Motors, we believe that student involvement in activities is a great way to help grow our communities, and we are proud to help sponsor this game for your enjoyment. We've been serving Northeast Iowa since 1926 and appreciate the business that our customers have given us and the support they provide to our area schools and communities. So the next time you are in need of a new or used vehicle or a repair, stop into Torkelson Motors. We've been selling cars the old-fashioned way with a friendly smile and a handshake right here next door in Elgin and Waukon.
Being good at life means getting your finances together so you can focus on the moments that matter most. With over 175 years of expertise, New York Life Insurance Company provides you with benefits you can enjoy while you're, living. So give your local agents, Andrew Reimer or Troy Springer in both Guttenberg and Monona, a call. You can reach Andy or Troy at 563-252-2471. That's 563-252-2471. They can help you and your family be good at life.
Brrr, the cold weather is here, and with it comes wind, snow, and ice that can damage overhead power lines. Remember to stay away from all downed lines. They may still be energized. Call to report broken poles, downed wires, or any other damage. By working together, we can keep everyone safe. That's the power of human connections. Al McKee Clayton Electric Cooperative, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Strawberry Building Supply offers all your building materials for residential and commercial projects. Whether you're building from the ground up, remodeling your home, or a weekend project, we have the materials you'll need. We are an authorized Milwaukee dealer for all your Milwaukee tools. Strawberry Building Supply also has everything you'll need for your pets and livestock. Stop into Strawberry Building Supply today at 413 West Mission Street, Strawberry Point, or call 563-933-4579.
NFE Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by North Fayette Valley Community Coalition, Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont, TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont, Nick's Excavating and Kane Construction in Farmersburg, T&K Cahoon, your Napa
Turn the pressure up again a little bit. It was just kind of one of those games where we never really felt like we were in danger, but we did enough. Turned the ball over a little bit too much against their zone, But all in all, it was nice to finish the regular season with a W.
All right, let's go through starting lineup for your team tonight.
Tonight, we're probably going to go with, Kaylin Ellsburn, Lexi McGowan, Hannah Schrader, Maddie Lofsgaard, and then I'm still kind of undecided on that fifth one. It'll either be Cassie Tilleris or Peyton McElry.
And I know some kids contribute off the bench for you, too.
Okay, so, that'll bring Ruby Gardner, Alice Sass, possibly a Clara Bilden, who's been playing some minutes for us lately.
All right, turning our attention to West Delaware, what do you know about the Hawks?
Very experienced team. Start 4 seniors and a junior and bring a couple juniors off the bench. The one senior, Krogman, probably one of the best players in all of 3A, if not for sure the area, averaging about 19.3 points a game. Probably their best shooter, but she's 6 foot. So it's going to be a matchup problem for us a little bit. They run a lot of 4 out, 1 in with her, and the shooters around her are capable. They're going to get up. They're going to pressure. They're going to be physical. They play in that WAMAC East, and which is a very good league. So it's going to be a good test for us.
Keys in the ball game for North Fayette Valley. What do you have to do?
We are going to have to take care of the basketball against their pressure. And they're going to be physical, try and bump us off the ball, like I said. We're going to have to rebound. It's going to take all 5 out on the floor. We can't just rely on Lofsgaard and Schrader and Tilleris when they're in there to rebound. The guards are going to have to get in there. We're going to have to match the physicality. We got to remember now this is 3A basketball. Us playing in the Upper Iowa Conference, a lot of 1A, 2A. Sometimes they let some of that physicality, call it. They're not going to be calling that stuff Saturday night. So we gotta get after it. Offensively, we just got to be patient. Move the basketball, attack the rim when we can. Defensively, we have to we got to limit the Krogman girl and try and make those outside shooters beat us. So,
all right, Coach. Good luck to you in the ball game. We look forward to talking to you afterwards.
All right, thanks, Dan.
Yes, North Fayette Valley girls basketball coach Jared Tilleris on his Tiger Hawk program. The Chalk Talk continues after this.
Alpine Communications believes connected communities become thriving communities. We are the local telephone company that became a 21st century communications provider. Alpine provides internet, television, cellular security, and telephone too. We promise personal, timely, reliable service from people who live here. When you choose us, we all thrive. Connect with Alpine Communications today. Click alpinecom.net or call 563-245-4000.
Mom, yeah, put that on my to-do list. There is more and more on my to-do list every day. I can hardly keep up, and I have to make sure everyone is paid. But who has time for the bills?
You know who can help with that?
Who?
Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping. They not only do taxes, but specialize in bookkeeping services as well. Has your to-do list gotten too long? Want help? Give Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping a call at 563-245-2154.
Hey, Justin Birdnow here from Birdnow Chevrolet in Monona. I want to take a moment to wish all the local athletes good luck during their game. You have worked incredibly hard and it shows during each game. Myself and the entire Birdnow Chevrolet Monona team is wishing you all that you do your best and good luck.
Life's better when you're under our roof because our agents can help you choose insurance to help protect what matters most. Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family could have the help they need to continue to pursue their dreams. Contact Julie Depke, agent at 205 South Main Street in Elkader today.
Products not available in all states. American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Epic Wear. Get personalized clothing for your school, your team, family, friends, business, or any event. Epic Wear has a huge range of customizable apparel, trophies, and awards. They offer free design help or design your own apparel at getepicwear.com, and you can even set up a free website for your fundraiser. Epic Wear. Walk on. Call 563-568-2301 to place your order today.
When making up a to-do list, Don't forget to include servicing your car at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Your car should have the best care, and Edie's will make sure of it. Stop in or call 964-2186 to make an appointment. Tires worn out? Well, Edie's can replace them. Need a tow? Call Edie's at 964-2186. Kay, Lynn, and Todd invite you to stop by and fill your car's tank with fuel at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Edie's open 7 a.m. Mondays through Saturdays.
NFA Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by Maple Crest Campus in Fayette, Rock Valley Physical Therapy in West Union, Farmers Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, Elgin, and Wadena, member FDIC, Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door, Myers Auto Service in Monona, Clayton County Recycling in Monona, Culligan Water Conditioning in Elkader, Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco, and Decorah, and Car Auto Group online at karautogroup.com. We continue the Chalk Talk for our girls game. We're joined by West Delaware girls basketball coach Brad Wubina. Coach, your team finishing up the regular season 13-8. An impressive win over Grinnell, 62-40. Tell me about that game.
You know, Grinnell is building a team right now. They've got some girls that really move and play hard. They are young. We had our senior night. You know, we got a lot of our seniors into play, and the girls played hard. It's always nice to be at home.
All right, so certainly a good win to enter the postseason. Set your starting lineup for your team in tonight's ball game.
So we'll be starting 4 seniors and a junior, our normal rotation pretty much through most of the year. Kirsten Colbert, Nora Payton, Susie Funky, Brooke Krogman, Josie McMahon.
All right, some of the kids that contribute off the bench for you then.
We've got a couple of juniors and a freshman that typically come off, and that'd be Sophia Schulte. Well, I'm sorry, the juniors would be Veda Langle and Lena Petlin, and Sophia Schulte helps off the bench as well.
All right, turning our attention to North Fayette Valley, what do you know about the Tiger Hawks?
Well, I know they had the 3 seed, I believe, last year. It looks like they probably graduated some seniors off of that team, and the Els, help me with the last name, the
Ellsburn.
There you go, Ellsburn. Yeah, she's quite a player, a nice lefty, and she scores inside, outside, so we're going to have our hands full there.
All right, for West Delaware, keys in the ball game for your team then.
Well, keys for us always, I mean, in any team really, is taking care of the basketball. You need to limit your turnovers, take care of, we need to defend as well as we can. And a lot of times it comes down to shooting, making shots, and I like our shot selection where we've been the last few games. So if we can kind of continue with the momentum we have, should be a good game.
Also, let's talk about the competition you guys have faced. The WAMAC Conference has been outstanding all year.
It really has, and the East Side as the last few years has been a little stronger than the West Side. So those teams we get to see twice, where the West Side teams we see once, and it just feels like the last 2 weeks we've been in a grind and in some really tight games, and I'm kind of excited to see some teams that aren't in the WAMAC right now.
All right, Coach. Good luck to you in the ball game. We look forward to talking to you afterwards.
Thank you, Dan.
Yes, West Delaware girls basketball coach Brad Wubina on his Hawk team. The Chalk Talk continues after this.
Scooters Coffee in Manchester offers a variety of coffees, smoothies, blenders, and breakfast food products served all day long. Scooters Coffee offers fast and friendly service, too. In a hurry? Use the Scooters Coffee app to order, pay, and earn rewards. Simply stop at the drive-thru window and pick up your order. Scooters Coffee is open Monday through Saturday, 5:30 a.m. till 8 p.m. and Sunday, 6 a.m. till 8 p.m. We look forward to seeing you at Scooters Coffee in Manchester.
Attention business owners. Are you tired of monthly fees eating into your profits? Look no further than People State Bank. People State Bank's business checking account has no monthly service charge. Yes, you heard that right, 0 monthly service charges. But that's not all. Enjoy free ATM and debit cards, free online and mobile banking, and free bill pay services. With People State Bank, managing your business finances has never been easier or more affordable. Stop wasting your hard-earned money on unnecessary fees. Switch to People State Bank today and take care of your business finances. People State Bank, member FDIC.
The winter high school sports season has begun, and the doctors and staff of Family Dentistry Associates of Monona encourage you to support your local high school basketball and wrestling teams. Dr. Jessica Wilkie, Dr. Mark Foey, Dr. Chase Bruner, and Dr. Daphne Hofler of Family Dentistry wish all of our student-athletes a very healthy and successful season. Call 539-4651. Family Dentistry Associates of Monona, where health-changing smiles are created.
Northern Country Co-op and Viafield are now Nexus Cooperative, your full-service ag partner supplying all your agronomy, energy, feed, grain, and lumber needs. Our highly knowledgeable and experienced team utilizes the latest technology in feed manufacturing, agronomy services, precision ag, plant and animal nutrition, energy products, and grain marketing to keep our customers ahead of the rest. Stop in today at any of our 26 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota, or visit us online at nexus.coop.
TNT Power Sports in Elkader has another exciting promotion for the month of February. Test drive a new Can-Am or pre-owned unit and receive a $5 coupon to use at Johnson's Restaurant in Elkader. In need of service work for your UTV or ATV? TNT Power Sports is offering free pickup and delivery within 50 miles for the month of February. For reliable and timely service, contact TNT Power Sports in Elkader at 563-245-1100 to schedule your appointment today.
NFE Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by Bank First in West Union, helping you save time and money. Member FDIC, West Union Event Center, Loomis Plumbing and Heating in West Union, the Loena Savings Bank, member FDIC, Bacon Concrete in Postville, Furniture Showcase and All Wine, Lighting Showroom, Flooring, Furniture, and Window Treatments, Bruins and James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual Agent in Monona, and by Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic. Check out career opportunities at guttenberghospital.org. Good evening once again, everybody. How you doing? Dan Behrens along with Coach Aaron Hammond. We welcome you to Manchester West Delaware High School Gymnasium in the opening round of the Class 3A tournament. North Fayette Valley takes on West Delaware. It's a matchup of two teams finished about in the middle of the pack of their conference. But obviously there's a little bit different competition-wise, which North Fayette Valley knows coming into this game.
Yeah, North Fayette Valley plays in that Upper Iowa Conference. A lot of 1A teams, a couple 2A teams, whereas West Delaware is playing in that always tough Walmart Conference, lots of 3As, and they've been well-tested. So this is going to be a difficult matchup for North Fayette Valley.
Yeah, the WAMAC East is the stronger side of the WAMAC Conference there. The west side, they only play once, and you heard Coach Wubin talking about that. So the visiting team tonight is North Fayette Valley, 11-10, 9-7 in the conference. They enter tonight's ball game, beating Clayton Ridge in the last ball game, 52-30, in a game we did there. They had a good defensive effort in that ball game.
They did, and they're going to need that and a little more tonight. But yeah, nice defensive effort, which I think something Coach Chilleris wants to see, but it has to complement with scoring. They have to be able to get points to go with that.
It is a team that only has two seniors, but Kaylin Ellsburn averages over 12 points a ball game to lead them offensively.
Yeah, Ellsburn had a nice senior year. She's had a nice career there at North Fayette Valley. She also gets about 4.5 assists and about 5 rebounds. But then you throw in Hannah Schrader, about 8 points, about 6 rebounds. Peyton McElry, another 5.5 points, 4 rebounds. Maddie Lausgaard, 5 points, 8 rebounds. I think all of those numbers need to be upped by about 2 or 3 across the board for them to be successful tonight.
It's a team that averages 48 points a ball game. Can they get into the 40s in tonight's ball game, and can they hold West Delaware down into the 40s? That's kind of what this game is all about. Meanwhile, for West Delaware, 13-8, 8-8 in the conference, and they are led by Brooke Krogman, not only one of the best players in Northeast Iowa, but in the state. She averages 19 points and almost 10 rebounds a ball game.
Yeah, and I think the other one that really stuck out to me is about 6 blocks, and so she's just a force on both ends of the court. She's going to clean the glass on one end. She's going to shoot it well at the other one. She's going to defend tremendously well. But then you just look, they're loaded with seniors. They've got Nora Payton. She averages about 7.5 points, 4 rebounds, a senior. Josie McMahon, she's got 7 points, 3 assists, a senior. Susie Funky plays a lot for them, 6.5 points, 4 rebounds, a senior. They're just loaded with senior leadership, and it's going to be tough to overcome.
They have 6 seniors that make up really this heart of the team for West Delaware. All right, let's talk about keys in the ball game, and Coach Tilleris talked about this. First off, we have to be physical, but we have to handle the basketball tonight to have any type of an opportunity.
Yeah, handle the pressure, handle the pace that's going to happen there. They obviously have to score points, and I think they need to own the paint, and I don't necessarily mean they have to be outstanding in there, but they have to limit touches, and they have to be able to score there.
They have a game plan on how to defend Krogman tonight. That may be part of it as well. Meanwhile, for West Delaware, again, take control of this ball game early. Let your defense set the tone tonight.
Yeah, I think they want to put some pressure on the ball, but they want to establish Krogman, find those supporting casts, scoring, and they got to clean the glass. And I think if they do that, it's going to be a long night for North Fayette Valley.
All right, so again, this is a 3A matchup. Winner of this ball game Wednesday night will go play at West Marshall against either West Marshall or Union. Those two teams playing at West Union tonight. We're ready to go with the starting line for our ball game. Our public address announcer is Jeff Harper. Take it away.
He's got the mic in.
We would like to welcome its girls class 3A Region 3 contest between the North Fayette Valley Tiger Hawks and the West Delaware Hawks. We wish both teams good luck tonight as we continue to promote good sportsmanship. Starting lineups for tonight's game for the Tiger Hawks, a senior number 2, Kaylin Ellsburn. And for the Hawks, a senior number 1, Kirsten Colbert. For the Tiger Hawks, a sophomore number 4, Maddie Lofsgaard. For the Hawks, a junior number 4, Nora Payton. For the Tiger Hawks, a freshman number 12, Peyton McElree. And for the Hawks, a senior number 10, Susie Funky. For the Tiger Hawks, a sophomore number 13, Lexi McGowan. For the Hawks, a senior number 21, Brooke Krogman. For the Tiger Hawks, a junior number 30, Hannah Schrader. And for the Hawks, a senior number 23, Josie McMahon. The head coach for North Fayette Valley is Jared Tilleris. His assistant is Jade Doughton. The head coach for West Delaware is Brad Wubena. His assistants are Rich McMahon and Shannon Funky. The officials for tonight's game are Cody Oakes, Steve Allman, and Isaac Bremer.
There you have it. Starting lineups, opening action coming up next with North Fayette Valley and West Delaware.
Brought to you by locally owned and operated NEAT, proudly providing high-quality internet, television, and telephone services at the speed of light to businesses and homes in Northeast Iowa. NEAT also provides computer and network services as well as business phone system sales and service. For more information, visit NEITEL.com or call 877-638-2122. NEAT, connecting you now.
Stronger, farther, faster. It all starts with good nutrition. Clayton County Farm Bureau is proud of our livestock farmers who provide high-quality protein needed to fuel our young athletes. The ultimate pre- and post-game fuel-up can be found in meat and dairy foods grown right here. Meat and dairy are natural sources of essential vitamins that support health, energy, and performance. We know our student athletes are the real deal, and Iowa's livestock farmers are committed to helping them reach their goals. To learn more, visit realfarmers.realfood.realmeat.com.
NFV Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by West Union Motor Sales and Service, Gunderson Palmer Lutheran Hospital and Clinics, Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa, Adverse Weather Insurance, Jim Furman of Volga, your independent crop insurance agent, Elkader Chiropractic Center, Dr. Jamie Hammersland, Innovative Ag Services in Elkader, Monona, and Waukon, and by Rivals Inc., custom gear, screen printing, embroidery, and online shopping at rivalsinc.com. This is KCTN, Garnavillo, Elkader, Iowa. All right, ready to go with our opening action. Tiger Hawks wearing their black bottoms and tops here as the visiting team. West Delaware home, whites and bottoms there with the orange trim on their shorts. And for the Tiger Hawks, again, it's Carolina blue with their cover. And a boys basketball final tonight in a makeup game from was postponed last night. Clayton Ridge has defeated West Central 62-54, the final score there. Eagles only led by 2 at the half, and they win it by a final score of 62-54. So we're ready to go with our 3A matchup tonight. We'll have updates on the Postville South Win game going on in 2A. That'll be a major challenge for Postville tonight, and also keep you posted on the Union West Marshall ball game. Krogman to jumping up for West Delaware, and for Lofsgaard for North Fayette Valley. Tip into the offensive end, and we are underway. And right away, Krogman drives left side, goes between two Tiger Hawks, muscles it up and in, and they strike first, and this is what we expected. 2-2-1, full court pressure to start.
And they're going to have to handle this pressure tonight and work to get that across and then set up that half-court offense.
And they just do before the 10-second violation. Lofsgaard into the offensive end, drives in right side, takes a little runner, drifting off to the right just inside the lane, and the Tiger Hawks with a nice drive by Lofsgaard. They're on the board.
Yeah, nice attack there by Matty Lofsgaard. Just saw the opening and took advantage right away.
And right side in the offensive end as North Fayette Valley comes out here, 1-3-1 defensively, driving it along the baseline and floating up the shot is Peyton. Little runner from the right side hits it, and it's 4-2. West Delaware up in the lead. McGowan has the ball deflected. It is a steal. Back in the offensive end, they go right side. Nice feed on over to McMahon, who leaves it up and in. The assist there from Peyton. Quickly 6-2 a minute in for West Delaware.
And everybody in the scoring column already for the Hawks.
Schrader catches it behind the three-point line. They get it on top to McGowan. It is important, and you see this from Kaylin Ellsburn. Slow it down. We want to be patient on offense.
Yeah, the senior's saying we don't need to be in a hurry. Let's run an offense here.
West Delaware comes out here, girl-to-girl defense. Ellsburn, by the way, is guarded by Krogman. Baseline, Schrader's going to take the baseline 10-foot shot, nails it. Not a bad shot. She's open on the baseline area. Hit that from 12 feet away.
Yeah, got squared up and elevated nicely. Good finish. That's a nice shot for Schrader.
And that's a good shot to take in the structure of their offense. So left side in the offensive end, they work it with Colbert. Colbert, deep left corner, launching the three. Is from that sideline area there, I believe was McMahon. That shot is long, actually short. It was Funky who took the shot.
Yeah, Funky
it is short, and the rebound pulled down by North Fayette Valley. They're back in the offensive end. Right side, Lovsgaard has it just near the top of the key and drives to the elbow, takes a tough 8-foot runner, banks it well short. It is no good. Again, that's not the shot they're looking for. Krogman gets the rebound. Back into the offensive end to Colbert. They go underneath, and wide open left side is Funky as the Tiger Hawks don't get back defensively, and the Hawks lead 8-4.
And that's too easy. North Fayette Valley needs to get back and defend the half court.
Ellsburn beats the pressure into the offensive end for the Tiger Hawks, pulls up, 8-foot runner, banks it long off the left, rebound into the hands of that time down low to McElry, and the shot is blocked. Then finally, North Fayette Valley comes out with the ball, and it is with Ellsburn, but she's called with traveling there off the left side.
Well, and West Delaware continues with that 2-2-1, but they drop back into girl-to-girl defense, so they're just getting one-on-one all the way.
McMahon into the offensive end, one of the 4 seniors in the starting lineup. Back over on top here to Peyton. Right side, Krogman, right wing, open for 3, leaves it short, and a nice box out by Lovsgaard off the left. And again, you'll see the Tiger Hawks here, patient into the offensive end, just walking ahead.
They need to. They just need to have patience, run their offense, look for a good open shot, and attack.
Schrader along the baseline, goes to Ellsburn, just off the left block, goes back right side offensively. By the way, McMahon is actually guarding Ellsburn, and it is Lovsgaard double-teamed, back over to McGowan, who's quickly covered and goes back out on top. Shot clock's at 10 for NFE. Right side, it is again Lovsgaard. Tries to go there to, again, the hands of Ellsburn. It's knocked away. She picks it up at center court, then turns and fires it from nearly half court. The shot no good, but the rebound pulled down by McElry. She had to take the shot. It was running down, and that long rebound cleared by the Tiger Hawks.
Well, that was, a rush shot that by necessity, but they get a second chance here.
And they go to Schrader in the lane. Her shot over Krogman. It is no good. She took a hook shot to the right. Ellsburn gets the rebound. Put back. It is in and out. It is no good, but a great offensive series for North Fayette Valley, getting a couple of great looks at the basket. They'll go to the free throw line with Ellsburn for 2.
Well, they were patient on offense, had to rush the shot because of the fumbled ball, but they got a rebound. They got another chance. They got another rebound, got fouled. I think that's a great possession. They just need to finish all those possessions with some kind of points.
So Ellsburn to the free throw line. This is 2. Free throw on its way. It is short. She'll get another opportunity. We'll give you an update as soon as we can, probably actually coming up at the half, on as far as the girls that have qualified, the wrestlers, I should say, for the boys that have qualified for states. We'll be following girls' scores and boys' wrestling. Second free throw by Ellsburn. It is good. Missed the first, makes the second, and it's 8-5 here.
Number 2, Langle, and number 11, Petland, both checked in for the Hawks.
And they'll go a little deeper into their bench than North Fayette Valley will. On top, Langle. Right side, they launch a 3, and it is Peyton. Shot is short. Rebound by McMahon, but cannot hang on to it off the left side. Read that well, but it goes out of bounds back to the Tiger Hawks.
And the Hawks are going to stay in that 2-2-1, and they're going to match up out of this a little bit and pressure the Tiger Hawks. Try to get that 10-second call, keep it in the backcourt.
Ellsburn to McElry, back over to Ellsburn, and again, this is what's nice about having a senior, help you bring it into the offensive end. Ellsburn double team, but gets it ahead in the offensive end. And it is McElry back left side to McGowan, and Ellsburn will get him into their offense. Right side, McElry in the corner to Lovsgaard. Lovsgaard brings it on the right wing area, and cut off, cutting back door there is McElry. The ball deflected. Good fronting defense by Peyton. Going to that spot. Shot clock's at 12, but again, getting deep into the shot clock is all right.
Yeah, absolutely. They're patient. They're running their offense. They're looking for a good shot. They just need to find that shot here and try to score on
It will be Lofsgaard taking it out of bounds off the right side of the basket. Rolling in left side is Ellsburn, but it's a tough pass with the Hawks' hands in there, and the loose ball picked up by West Delaware, but there is a tie-up as Ellsburn stayed with it and tied up that time Langle, and it stays down here with the Tiger Hawks and a new shot clock.
Yeah, they're going to get a new shot clock here. They're going to talk about resetting this, and they may be talking about this, but there should be a new shot clock on that jump ball.
Colbert coming back into the game for the Hawks, and McMahon will check out. So 3:47 left in our opening act, and they're going to put it down to 9 seconds.
They're going to say there was no change of possession, so they're going to put that shot clock back where it was.
Ellsburn takes it out of bounds off the left side of the basket and goes back out on top to McGowan. It's deflected, but McGowan tracks it down near center court, then has the pass knocked away, goes back out of bounds, and now only 4 seconds on the shot clock. North Fayette Valley will take it out of bounds on our near side.
Yeah, they're going to have to look for something inside or a quick shot. I don't know if they have time to make more than one pass.
Back on top, McElry with it. Better hurry. McElry's by the volleyball line, then just turns and fires. It is short. It is, in fact, touching no part of the rim. So it ends up being a shot clock violation on North Fayette Valley.
Yeah, I don't think McElry realized that shot clock hadn't reset, so they only had 4 seconds and didn't get a look at that at all.
And Payton back in the offensive end, left side to Langle. Langle goes back right side to Payton, baseline to Colbert. Colbert, high post area, and they swing it back left side. Open for three on the left side is Petlin. That shot is short, so they've had a couple of looks, and the rebound pulled down there by North Fayette Valley. Petlin just came into the ball game that last stoppage.
And one and done, that's what the Tiger Hawks want to have happen there.
McGowan takes it the length of the court, drives in right side, played Annie over, took the shot from inside the right block. It is no good. Meanwhile, back offensively, West Delaware comes up empty. They fed it ahead to Langle, but she was too far underneath the basket. The ball actually hit underneath the rim. Tiger Hawks clear the rebound. Lofsgaard into the offensive end. Right wing area trying to go to Ellsburn, but the ball goes out of bounds in front of the West Delaware bench, and that will be a turnover by North Fayette Valley, and we'll keep an eye on that situation.
Yeah, that's the fourth turnover, and those are the ones that just kill you because just take care of the basketball, get into the front court, and set your offense. You've been doing a pretty good job of that.
Cassidy Tilleris, a junior, checks in for North Fayette Valley. Tilleris is a 5'8 junior. Meanwhile, we have the ball just turned over by West Delaware.
Yeah, pass to the corner, went right through her hands, didn't look it all the way in. So a turnover there for the Hawks, and they're going to sub freely. They're in and out a lot. We've got a couple more subs again.
Yeah, Funky back into the game. Also back in there as well is going to be number 4 in Payton. So Langle checks out, and also checking out of the ball game for them is going to be Payton, rather. So number 10 came in Susie Funky. So here's the full court pressure, backcourt to McGowan. McGowan in the backcourt has to hurry there, and she just does launch it. Nope, she didn't get it in the offensive end in time. Thought maybe she was going to beat the 10-second violation. She launched it ahead in the offensive end, but did not touch anybody in time.
Yeah, didn't touch anybody in time, so that's the fifth turnover there for the Tiger Hawks. They're going to have to adjust for that.
McMahon across the timeline, knocked away by Ellsburn, who plays the top of that 1-3 run. Back left side offensively to Colbert. Colbert, right wing area, and again that is Funky, deep in the corner now to Petlin. And Petlin back over on the right wing, has to bring it middle of the lane, covered, and they go baseline, and there is Colbert. Double team, kicks it back left side, that's Funky, left wing for three, got it! They've had some looks, 11-5 at the 2-minute mark here in the first.
Yeah, the Tiger Hawks just have a little more urgency getting that ball up the court and then be patient once you get it into that front court.
Ellsburn beats the pressure into the offensive end for North Fayette Valley, but double teamed immediately, but a reach-in foul called on West Delaware. Only the second foul on the Hawks. Tiger Hawks haven't committed any.
Yeah, it's been fairly clean, especially with the Hawks playing, girl-to-girl defense, but they've been playing fairly clean in that pressure defense.
Langle back into the ball game. Checking out is Petlin. Meanwhile, also coming in for them once again is Payton in, and checking out is going to be Colbert. So again, they're just substituting freely. Hannah Schrader checks out of the ball game, and on the inbounds, McElry caught it there, but over and back as she caught it in the offensive end and drifted to the backcourt.
Yeah, she caught it inside that circle on the front court, but then just as she was dribbling, stepped with her back foot and stepped over the line.
All right, so Hannah Schrader, as we mentioned, has checked out of the ball game for the Tiger Hawks. And back in there again is Lofsgaard. Right side, they go in the lane. That is posting up. Their all-state player in Krogman. Hits it from off the right block. They haven't really looked to her early, but it's an 8-point lead for West Delaware.
Yeah, they haven't had to go to her thus far.
And here's the ball deflected into the hands of McMahon. It's a turnover. McMahon drives in, fouled from behind, and an intentional foul called. So trying to reach from behind was Lofsgaard and called for an extended two-handed shove. That will put McMahon to the free throw line for 2, and they'll get possession.
Well, and there's nothing vicious by this. There was no malintent, but what happened was from behind, she had 2 hands on the back push, which is not going for the ball, so they're going to call that an intentional foul. So they'll get those 2 free throws, and they'll get the ball back.
And a case there where McMahon was going in for the layup, and would have been just a quick opportunity in a tough situation there as Lofsgaard just trying to play catch-up.
Yeah, just trying to catch up and reached out, but made contact with both those hands.
Free throw, it is good by McMahon, so it's 14-5. North Fayette Valley trailing here by 9 with 1:40 left in the opening quarter. Second free throw being eyed by McMahon, and again, they'll get possession as well. That free throw is good. By the way, West Delaware, pretty good free throw shooting team, 65% as a team. And as far as shooting from the field, they shoot about 43%. And again, 31% from the three-point line. And here's a timeout, our first timeout of the ball game, taken by the Tigerhawks. Down 15-5. Let's take this break.
For generations, local farmers have trusted Freedom Bank to provide the financial backing they need to succeed. We have a long tradition of empowering success, and that continues today. We offer competitive financing options at competitive rates, whether for equipment purchases, building construction, land purchases, or operating capital. Visit one of Freedom Bank's experienced ag loan professionals in Elkader, Monona, Postville, and Waukon, or online at freedombnk.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
15-5, first time out of the ball game taken by the Tigerhawks, and the Hawks of West Delaware on a run right now.
They're on a run. You had that intentional foul, so they're going to get the ball back. The Tigerhawks got to do something. And here's a quick pass right inside, stepped right in front of the defender, and number 10, I believe.
And that was again Funky, who just stepped in front. Now they knock the ball away, and McMahon picks up the steal. Down in the lane, they're able to go left side to Peyton. Her shot from the left block, it is short, it is no good. And the rebound pulled down there by Ellsburn. Ellsburn kind of left hung in the backcourt here, trying to go into the offensive end to McElry. She does get it across the timeline, and a foul by West Delaware. So a timeout taken by the Tigerhawks there, and Coach Tilleris, and what do you think that message was during that timeout?
I think they had to be talking about the full court pressure, and, we got to beat the pressure, then we got to slow down if we don't have anything. But I think they probably should have talked about defense, because the girl on the post just stepped in front of the defender and had it easy, too.
In West Delaware, it's a case that they've really got the length advantage in all 5 positions out there.
Yeah.
So inbounds to McElry, who's guarded on top by Langle. McElry stops the dribble at the top of the key, go to Tilleris at the top of the elbow area. She brings it left side, baseline to McElry, baseline 12-footer. It is short, no good. Rebound off the hands. Last touch there by Langle underneath the left side of the basket. It stays down here with the Tigerhawks. A minute to go here in the opening quarter.
And that ball might have been tipped, because that was a good closeout by the Hawks there. And we've got another sub, Sophia Schulte.
She's a freshman, a 5'5 freshman coming in, averages a couple of points off the bench. She checks in, and Funky checks out. Inbounds to Schrader, takes a step to the right, middle of the lane, banks the shot long. It is no good, but the long rebound bounces up top to McGowan. Back to Schrader on the right block. Her shot, it is no good. Long on it, rebound on the left by McElry, put back up and in. Well, Tigerhawks had some good looks. McElry finally cashes in. They're back within 10.
Yeah, much needed basket there for the Tigerhawks.
And Peyton, left side in the offensive end to Langle. Elbow area, they now go back out on top here to Schulte. Schulte with it, swings it right side, and that is Krogman. Krogman on top, left wing area, launching the three is Langle. It's off the back of the rim, but an offensive rebound, right side, pulled down by Peyton. Misses the putback, point-blank range off the right side. And again, it remains a 10-point lead. We're down to 20 seconds left. Tigerhawks can work for one here as McGowan gives a look up to the clock. McGowan, left side, takes a step-back three. That shot circled around, got it to go down. 17-10 with 8 seconds left in the quarter. Big shot from McGowan. Back in the offensive end, Krogman gets it ahead of the pass. Pulls up, 8-footer, blocked by Schrader. And the rebound pulled down by the Tigerhawks. And the opening quarter comes to an end. We've played one, a good finish for the opening quarter for the Tigerhawks, back within 17-10. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
This is Chris Holbert, General Manager of Hall Robertson Incorporated in Postville. We would like to wish the area student athletes both a safe and successful sports season. We have been a community-based company since 1864, servicing and supporting the area ag industry with products necessary for daily success. We look forward to continuing to serve and support both the ag industry and high school athletes in our surrounding communities. Thank you and good luck from the families at Hall Roberts Son.
NFE Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by North Fayette Valley Community Coalition, Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont, TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont, Nick's Excavating and Kane Construction in Farmersburg, T&K Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona, St. Olaf Ag Sales and Service, Growl Logs and Lumber in Elkader, Timber is a Crop, Harvest Wisely, Meyer Collision and Service Center in Guttenberg and Elkader, and by LTI & Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville. We played one. West Delaware leads 17-10. Stats in the opening quarter, Coach.
For the West Delaware Hawks, they were 7 of 16, 6 of 10 from the field, 1 of 6 behind the arc, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. For the Tiger Hawks, they were 4 of 13, 1 of 2 behind the three-point line, and 1 of 2 from the free throw line. 8 turnovers for the Tiger Hawks.
Second quarter underway for West Delaware. Starting this quarter, it's Krogman as she swings it right side, launching a three from the right wing there. I believe is Langle. The shot no good, but an offensive rebound. Back out on top. Krogman, top of the key for 3. Got it. So Krogman, Langle, Colpit out there. Also out there as well is going to be Payton. And here is a steal by McMahon, the other starter. So a turnover by North Fayette Valley. Krogman off the left block, turns a contested 8-foot shot. It is up. It is in. Foul, count the basket. And Krogman to the free throw line for a 3-point opportunity.
And Brooke Krogman looked so strong there. Kind of got draped on by the defender and able to get that shot up and swish it clean. Gets the foul, gets the harm. Free throw coming.
For North Fayette Valley, it is Tilleris, also out there, Schrader, Lofsgaard, Ellsburn, and McGowan to start the second quarter. And the free throw there, good by Krogman. By the way, Krogman approaching 1,500 points in her career. Inbounds to Lofsgaard. She needed 29 tonight. Been a little off that pace right now. Ellsburn across the timeline, beat the pressure. McGowan drives in, and a good job by West Delaware getting back defensively. And left side, Lofsgaard has it knocked away, steps between 2 defenders, then has it knocked away again, goes out of bounds, and it'll stay down here with North Fayette Valley. Hawks are again very aggressive on defense.
That Hawk defense is relentless. You saw the frustration in Maggie Lofsgaard's face. They just kept tipping, grabbing, and everything's clean.
Tilleris on the inbounds, top of the key to McGowan as they took it off on the far sideline. McGowan wants to drive right side, takes a little 1-foot runner. It is short, but the long rebound back to McGowan. Try to go on top, intercepted by McMahon. McMahon has an uncontested layup, uses the left hand perfectly. They lead by 15 and starting to pull away now here.
They are. They're getting a rhythm here and getting turnovers and getting baskets, and here's another turnover.
They lose the basketball with McGowan, and they go right side, middle of the lane. McMahon, 8-foot shot, no good, but the rebound by Lofsgaard stumbles to the court, and then a timeout taken by North Fayette Valley and Coach Tilleris, so the Tiger Hawks do get the possession after that turnover. 6:39 left in the half. 15-point lead now for West Delaware. Let's take this break.
When I started out in the car business, my dad gave me some good advice. Hi, it's Forrest Brown with the Brown's family of dealerships. What my dad told me is when you sell someone their first car, you need a good sales department. But if you expect to sell them their second, third, and fourth car, you better have a great service department. Visit any one of the Brown's family of dealerships in Guttenberg, Elkader, West Branch, or Victory Ford in Dyersville and find out why Brown's is your hometown dealer, no matter where your hometown may be.
Hey sports fans, take a time out and call Garms & Gifford Insurance Agency. Whether you need auto, home, farm, health, crop, or business insurance, Garms & Gifford Insurance Agency and Grinnell Mutual has you covered. You'll receive quality protection, expert advice, and local friendly service. Owners Brian Bugenhagen and Michael Beck, along with their staff, look forward to serving all your insurance needs. Call them today for a free competitive quote. Garms & Gifford Insurance Agency in Elkader, your trusted choice agency.
So a quick 8-0 spurt for West Delaware here in the second quarter. Tiger Hawks get the ball, and we've only played a minute 21 in the second quarter.
Yeah, and they've only taken 1 shot, whereas West Delaware's taken 6 shots already. So definitely in control of things right here.
Latest on the turnover battle.
Right now we're sitting at 11 for North Fayette Valley. West Delaware had 1 in the first quarter.
So, again, it's a team that only turns the ball over about 15 times a game. Again, when you look at the competition they play, inbounds to McGowan, back to Ellsburn. Ellsburn to McElry, who brings it across the timeline into the offensive end, steps out of it, and then has the ball knocked away, deflected, and picked up there by, again, Payton, who goes right side, catching his McMahon, misses the shot. The rebound saved left side, and that is, once again, for 3, Krogman. But the rebound close to the right. Still another offensive rebound, this time by McMahon off the right block area. Her shot no good, but draws contact. Schrader gets called for the foul.
And McMahon's going to go to the free throw line here for 2. This is what we talked about with the Tiger Hawks. They can't give them those second chance opportunities, and they had the inside shot, the 3, another shot, then a foul.
Free throw by McMahon. It is long off the back of the rim. She'll get another opportunity. And another substitution as checking out will be McElry along with Tilleris. Lofsgaard comes back in, and also coming in with her first appearance is Alice Sass, a 5'5 junior. So it will be, again, McMahon to the free throw line, trying to salvage 1 of 2. By the way, that was the second North Fayette Valley foul here in the second quarter. So McMahon to the free throw line for the second free throw opportunity. Floats that one on up there, and that one, again, flat, rolled to the right, and the shot no good. They come up empty at the free throw line. Ellsburn, by the way, gets the rebound. Brings it across the timeline offensively, trying to lead Schrader in the lane. It's overshot. Ball deflected, goes off the hands there of West Delaware. Last touch by getting back defensively there. Funky on the pass that was errant, and they'll take it off the right side of the basket. The Tiger Hawks will. They get possession.
They need to be patient when they get in that front court. If they don't have that lane to the basket, pull it out and run an offense.
Ellsburn has to go back towards center court to get it in on top to Sass. Back right side to Ellsburn. Ellsburn at the elbow, cut off immediately, takes a tough 15-footer, banks it well long. It is no good. Rebound slapped out of bounds. Last touch by Schrader, and it goes to West Delaware. So you've seen some forced shots here that they need to get away from.
Yeah, I don't think they need to force that shot. I think they need to work the offense, but they need to be a little quicker, know what they want to do with the ball. But then when they're open, that shot has to come quickly.
So McMahon across the timeline into the offensive end. Tiger Hawks, by the way, now 2-3 zone. Right side, they get it back out on top to Colbert. Colbert, left wing area. McMahon in the lane. That is again. Krogman spins, middle of the lane. 8-foot shot up and in. Just use that length to our advantage in the middle of the lane. They lead by 17 right now. And Lofsgaard walks into a double team and trying to step through it. I believe we're going to have a jump ball, but it'll stay down here with the Tiger Hawks.
And you can see the Tiger Hawks with that full court pressure. That gets across half court. There's 2 girls that are right on top of the ball, trapping that instantly.
Langle checks out. Funky checks out. Into the game is Lena Petlin back in there. Also coming into the game as well is, I believe that is Colbert, number 1, coming back into the ball game. So right side, Lofsgaard with the basketball. Lofsgaard on top to McGowan. McGowan, left sideline now to Ellsburn. Ellsburn near the left wing area. Lofsgaard has it, again, a little further away. Top of the key to Ellsburn. Ellsburn bounces in the lane. Schrader has the girl sealed with a shot blocked by Krogman, but a foul called on Krogman. And that will put Schrader to the free throw line for 2. Got the ball to her there in good position.
They did. She got that position, kind of had Krogman buried underneath the hoop, squared up for the shot, not able to get it to fall, but got fouled, so got to knock down free throws now.
This is 2 for Schrader. Free throw on its way there, and it is good. So they'll take, again, as a team, they only shoot 48% from the free throw line, so 1 of 2 has been about the best spot for them.
Yeah, and they're going to have to knock down some free throws to help get them back into this.
Second free throw being eyed, stops a 10-0 Hawk run. Second free throw short off the front of the rim. It is no good, and the rebound pulled down by Petlin. So back into the offensive end. Petlin goes right side to Langle. Langle has it knocked away by Lofsgaard, and the ball tracked down by Langle in the corner. Tries to throw it off the legs of Lofsgaard. Lofsgaard goes down to the floor to get the loose basketball. Great hustle, but is tied up. And it stays down here with West Delaware. They get the possession rule.
Yeah, it's going to be a jump ball here, and they're going to give this back to them. And I'm not sure what's going on here, but they're going to talk this over and see if they had to travel, because Manny Lofsgaard rolled over before that got tied up. So I wonder if that's what they're discussing.
And at first, that's what I
thought
believed.
The call was, but I think that's what they're discussing here.
So 5 minutes exactly in the second quarter. Our officials discuss this just to the right side of the basket for West Delaware. And it becomes a lengthy discussion. It gives us a chance to update you on a score. Southwind leads Postville at the end of 1, 20-6 in Class 2A. Meanwhile, they stick with the call. Stays off the right side where Langle takes it out of bounds for the Hawks. And now our scores table.
They want to know what's going on. What did you guys decide?
That's great. Our head official there at the scores table signaled, is it a jump ball? Is it travel? What is it?
And I think he said we're sticking with that jump ball, so the possession should change here.
All right, Langle takes it off the right side of the basket as we return to action now and get it to the right side where taking the shot was Peyton, but Peyton fouled as she went up for the shot. Peyton was actually the second girl behind on a stack formation on the right block.
Yeah, and that was kind of interesting. Krogman had her girls sealed, and I don't know if she was trying to shoot that, and I think that's what Coach Tillers is talking about. I don't think she got that shot off. I think she got bumped before she was able to shoot.
But that's the third foul on the Tiger Hawks in the first 3 minutes of our second quarter. Free throw, it is good by Peyton. Peyton, a junior, the only junior in the starting lineup with the 4 seniors. It averages 7 points a ball game. but 28-11. West Delaware has extended things. Second free throw, it is short off the right, but getting in for the rebound is Langle, and then Langle cannot hang on to it. She lost it out of bounds. She was pressured underneath there, and it was Ellsburn that actually helped force that turnover.
Yeah, that was good pressure by the Tiger Hawks after not getting the rebound to force them to turn it over, but now we face that full court pressure once again.
Inbounds, Schrader, as they run that 1-4 set. Backcourt to Ellsburn. Ellsburn pushes it in the offensive end and overshoots Schrader, but it's tracked down in the corner by Lofsgaard. Lofsgaard, right corner area, goes to Schrader on the block, but it's intercepted. Digging down was Colbert, and Colbert with the steal. Back in the offensive end is West Delaware. Right side, they look in the lane, and they get it down to the right block. That is Krogman. Her shot just nestles in nicely. Off the left side of the rim, then rolled through. They lead by 19. And here is McGowan in the backcourt as the pressure continues for West Delaware. McGowan ahead to Ellsburn, into the offensive end. Double team, wraparound pass to Sass. Sass wide open, left side for three. They aired it out, but Landsgaard gets the rebound off the right. She goes in for a reverse layup. The shot no good, but bailed out by contact as Krogman reached over, and I think that's the second foul on Krogman.
It is. That's her second foul, and, they like having her on the court. On both ends of the court, and she does block a lot of shots. We talked about in the pregame about 5-6 blocks a game, but that time got a piece of Lofsgaard's arm.
And this is two. Free throw on its way. It is good. Substitutions continue for West Delaware, just about every stoppage, as checking on for them will be Payton and also Krogman. With those two fouls, checks out. McMahon back into the ballgame along with Funky as Lofsgaard make the first free throw there, trying to bring the Tiger Hawks a little closer.
And they've got 9 deep.
Second free throw there over the front of the rim, rolls to the back and rolls through. She'll take it. Tilleris back in. Lofsgaard checks out. By the way, Lofsgaard averages 8 rebounds a ball game. Always seems to be around the ball in the right place.
Always there. Just got a nose for those rebounds, that's for sure.
So McMahon back into the offensive end, looking back door. Nice lead pass to Langle, but too far underneath the basket as she left it under the side of the rim. So back in the offensive end is McGowan. McGowan right wing to Ellsburn. Baseline, that is McElry. Baseline 17-footer long. 19-foot distance. Rebound pulled down there by Colbert, and Colbert immediately fouled underneath the West Delaware basket, and that's the fourth whistle now on North Fayette Valley.
Yeah, and you don't want to put the Hawks at the free throw line. As we mentioned, they're a 65% free throw shooting team, and they've got some that are much better than that. You don't want to put them at the free throw line.
So McMahon brings it across the timeline offensively. Right wing area now with Petlin, who drives baseline to Colbert. Colbert cut off looking in the lane, but nothing doing there, and she'll work it back over to Langle. Langle to McMahon at the left elbow, cut off on the left elbow, and has to go back out on top. This is the first time they're actually going deep into the shot clock tonight. Back right side, they get the ball off the right block. Driving in is Funky, cut off on the baseline. Right side to McMahon. McMahon drives middle of the lane, 8-foot shot, no good. She was drifting in the middle of the lane, but fouled on the drive in by the Tiger Hawks, and they ran that inside 10 seconds.
They did. That was a good defensive set for the Tiger Hawks, and McMahon cutting through the lane, kind of floating and turned sideways, so that's a tough shot. I think you take your chances on that shot to crash the boards.
So McMahon averages around 7 points a ball game. It's a team that's led by Krogman at 19 a game. Free throw, it is good by McMahon. But then they've got a number of girls, 6, 7 points a ball game.
Well, and they've got height, they've got length, so the defense is really tough and stifling, and that leads to some of these runouts and getting these fast break points.
Colbert checks out as they bring back in Schulte. Second free throw, it is good. So both free throws made, and it's a 19-point lead for West Delaware. Ellsburn in the backcourt. Again, good pressure here by West Delaware. Tilleris has it. Middle of that pressure defense goes left side. They beat the pressure and get it to McGowan in the offensive end. McGowan drives in, takes a runner between two defenders, and a reach-in foul committed by West Delaware. You know, that time McGowan had the right idea. She had a lane to the basket.
She did, and that's what I was talking about is that when they see those lanes, you have to attack those, but if they're not there, bring it out and set it up, and I thought Lexi McGowan did a nice job of seeing that, attacking it, and got the foul, so got to knock down free throws here.
Third foul on West Delaware here in the second quarter. Tiger Hawks have committed 5. Free throw by McGowan. It is good. 32-14. So the Tiger Hawks getting to the line and hitting some of those.
They are. 1 of 2 in that first quarter, but they've hit 4 of 5 here in the second quarter.
McMahon checks out. Second free throw being eyed there, and it's on its way by McGowan. It popped in and out, no good. Rebound pulled down there by Petlin. I believe coming into the game once again was Funky.
Yeah.
All right, back right side. Middle of the lane, tough contested shot taken by Lange, which is actually blocked, and I think that one again was Ellsburn, but the outlet pass is thrown away back into the hands of West Delaware. So the Tiger Hawks here, another turnover, and again, West Delaware works at left wing area with Petlin. trying to keep away from those second shot opportunities. Back over on top, eyeing the three was Funky, drives in, uses the Euro step, but leaves the layup short. Great drive, just did not finish. Ellsburn grabs another board. 2.5 left in our first half. Backcourt area, they push it ahead. Ellsburn in the offensive end on the left wing. And she'll do a good job here of being patient, getting them into their offense. McGowan, top of the key. And she's matched up, by the way, with Langle. McGowan drives in. I believe the ball is knocked away. Again, West Delaware hands in the action, but it stays down here with North Fayette Valley as McElroy checks out, and into the game is Ruby Gardner, a 5'8 freshman coming into the game for the Tiger Hawks.
Her first appearance, and officials doing a nice job reminding her, hey, we got to tuck those jerseys in, so we're going to make sure she gets tucked in. But the defense by West Delaware has just been stifling for the Tiger Hawks.
That's the third or fourth time we've seen our officials on uniform patrol tonight.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So you want to look sharp in the postseason, and again, wear things properly. Ellsburn stops the dribble off the right side, trying to cut through the lane. They get it to Gardner. Nice drop step, and goes baseline to Tilleris, through it behind her. Boy, Gardner probably should have taken it up, but again, this is a freshman playing in her first tournament game. She looked to make that extra pass to Tilleris, who was cutting along the baseline.
Well, and she got in that lane and saw two defenders, so bounce pass to Tilleris, but Tilleris was already crashing the glass expecting the shot.
So Peyton walks it across the timeline offensively, left side to Langle. Langle loses the basketball, and a turnover by, again, West Delaware. Here in the offensive end, McGowan drives in, took an extra step. Yeah, she pulled up in the dribble at about the top of the key, and even in the NBA, that might have been travel.
Yeah, she's not that tall to begin with, and she doesn't have that long a step. She wasn't going to get that to a layup.
Inside 2 minutes left in the half. Tiger Hawks hoping to cut into that deficit a little bit. It remains 32-14. And left side, Funky. Over top, nice pass. Left side, it is Schulte, the freshman, going up with the left hand, lays it in. 20-point lead for West Delaware. McGowan in the backcourt. McGowan in the offensive end to Gardner, just inside half court. Back over to Ellsburn in the offensive end. Ellsburn, right side with the basketball. Stops the dribble, back over to Sass along the left baseline. Gardner has it on top now, near the top of the key, back right side to McGowan. McGowan goes off the dribble, cut off at the block. Gardner with it on the wing area, back on top to Sass. Inside 10 seconds left in the clock. Ellsburn just off the left block, shovels it up, too strong with the left hand. Shot is no good, and the rebound pulled down by Langle. So here back in the offensive end is West Delaware. And Schulte on the right sideline. Left wide open underneath. A beautiful pass to Peyton diagonally across the lane. Another easy transition opportunity. They lead by 22.
Yeah, defense never picked up Peyton, and she was able to easily get that.
And here is Peyton back in the offensive end. Spins, takes the shot. It's off the back of the rim, rolls to the right. Shot is no good, and Ellsburn gets the rebound. So that almost ended up in another fast break opportunity, but here's another one. Lango gets the steal, drives in the layup. It is up, it is in. Foul, count the basket, and it is the Hawks in control with 40 seconds left in the half.
Well, this is 3 possessions that the Tiger Hawks haven't even gotten it to half court. They're getting stuck in the backcourt, throwing those lob passes over the top that are easily being taken away, and they're just not able to get anything flowing. West Delaware got all the momentum right now.
Tilleris checks out. Also, McElroy will check out. Schrader comes back into the game. And correction there, McElroy actually came into the ball game. And the free throw on its way by Lango completes the three-point play. It is a 25-point lead right now. And I believe checking out there was McGowan. So back here across the timeline, it is again Gardner, left side to McElroy. McElroy drives baseline, loses the basketball, and it goes out of bounds off the left side. And last touch by the Tiger Hawks. 30 seconds to go. West Delaware can work for one if they choose.
Yeah, that's the 19th turnover for the Tiger Hawks. It's been a rough half for them. And West Delaware, they're going to look for a good shot here, work that shot clock a little bit, but I don't think they're worried about that too much. They want to score points.
A dominant second quarter right now for the Tiger Hawks. What they're seeing here from North Fayette Valley. Shot taken left side by Petland. It is no good, but the rebound kicks to the right, picked up by West Delaware. And again, Langle, Peyton drives in. Shot no good, but there is a foul as the rebound pulled down by Gardner in a reach in by West Delaware with 11 seconds to go. Hawks may have taken that shot a little too quick.
A little early on that shot, but it's still a good-looking shot, but Tiger Hawks going to have to go the length of the court here with only 11 seconds left in our half.
Sass in the backcourt, and again, Sass pressured. Needs some help, goes left side to Ellsburn. 5 seconds to go. Ellsburn spins, takes a half-court heave on its way. It is well short, maybe a couple of seconds early, but the ball goes out of bounds, and the half comes to an end. Hawks led by 7 at the end of 1. It's 25 points here at the half. They outscored North Fayette Valley 20. When we return, we'll be back with first half stats. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
Top Gun Customs knows that the insurance company wants you to do all the work for them. They want you to download the app, take the pictures, upload them, then they want you to accept the paltry check they think will repair your vehicle. No, no, no. Top Gun writes an accurate estimate, takes the photos, and explains the repair process to you. Let Bob and the guys take all the worries out of your repairs. Call Bob or Nancy at 563-964-9899 at Top Gun to schedule your repair today.
The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union are proud sponsors of high school sports. We are committed to bringing our patients the highest level of total eye care with detailed one-on-one attention. Our offices offer the newest technology and equipment with a professional team of experienced staff that is committed to you. Call us today for your next total eye care appointment. The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union supports all of our local athletes taking the field or court this season.
Hi, this is Tara Fink, psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner. Helping people bottom line is the biggest reason I chose a career in mental health. During my own struggles, it was difficult to find good support in this area. Therefore, I vowed to come back home to help meet the great need for mental health care in Northeast Iowa. I'm available for consultations at both the Walk-On and Postville Clinic locations, offering assessment, diagnosis, and medication management for all mental illnesses.
Exceptional caring people, Veterans Memorial.
Inspiring changes to a happier, healthier you is what they do at Clayton Drug, now offering free delivery of prescriptions to the Monona area. To find out more, call 563-245-2530. Clayton Drug can help you transfer your prescriptions quickly and easily to their pharmacy. Clayton Drug is committed to helping you achieve the highest quality of life possible. Clayton Drug, connecting the communities of Elkader, Strawberry Point, and Sumner to serve all in between.
Hi, this is Cody from Torkelson Motors in Elgin and Walk-On. At Torkelson Motors, we believe that student involvement in activities is a great way to help grow our communities, and we are proud to help sponsor this game for your enjoyment. We've been serving Northeast Iowa since 1926 and appreciate the business that our customers have given us and the support they provide to our area schools and communities. So the next time you are in need of a new or used vehicle or a repair, stop into Torkelson Motors. We've been selling cars the old-fashioned way with a friendly smile and a handshake right here next door in Elgin and Walk-On.
Alameda Clayton Electric provides more than energy. They also provide tips to help keep you safe. Use portable space heaters safely. The safest types have switches that turn the heater off if it's knocked over. Keep portable heaters away from papers, bedding, draperies, and other combustible materials to prevent fires, and keep them away from water to prevent electric shock. Never leave a space heater unattended or leave children alone in a room with a space heater. Your electric cooperative cares about keeping you safe. That's the power of human connections. Alameda Clayton Electric Cooperative, your touchstone energy cooperative.
NFV Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by Maple Crest Campus in Fayette, Rock Valley Physical Therapy in West Union, Farmers Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, Elgin, and Wadena, member FDIC, Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door, Myers Auto Service in Monona, Clayton County Recycling in Monona, Culligan Water Conditioning in Elkader, Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco, and Decorah, and Car Auto Group, online at karautogroup.com. So North Fayette Valley trailing 39-14 here at the half. They trailed 17-10 at the end of one. And again, West Delaware outscoring NFV 22-4 in the second quarter. They have taken control here in this first half. Let's go to the totals. First off for West Delaware.
West Delaware is led by Brooke Krogman. She's got 14 points.
And a quiet 14.
Quiet 14. 8 points for Josie McMahon, 7 points for Susie Funky. We've got 5 points for Nora Payton, 3 points for Veda Langel, and Sophia Schulte had 2 points, so 39 points. They were 2 of 9 behind the arc, 13 of 23 inside. That's 57%, so 47% shooting in the first half. They were 6 of 9 from the free throw line. That's 67%. And 3 turnovers, which is well under their average.
Yeah, so again, this is a team that doesn't turn the ball over a ton, but again, they've faced some pretty good competition all year in the WAMAC Conference. Let's go to the totals now for North Fayette Valley.
The Tiger Hawks are led by Lexi McGowan with 4 and Maddie Laufsgaard with 4. 3 points for Hannah Schrader, 2 points for Peyton McElry, and 1 point for Kaylin Ellsburn. So there's their 14 points. They shot 21% in the first half. 1 of 5 behind the arc, that's 20%. 3 of 14 inside, that's 21%. 63% from the free throw line, 5 for 8, and 19 turnovers for the Tiger Hawks.
Yeah, and again, that was your concern coming in. Could they cut down on the turnovers against a team like West Delaware? And again, you've got to give props. This is a team at West Delaware is battle-tested here, and this is a step-up competition-wise for North Fayette Valley.
It is. It's definitely a step up. The Upper Iowa Conference, some smaller schools, and this Walmack East is a tough conference, tough division in that Walmack, but West Delaware just running on all cylinders. Their defense looks good. Their offense looks fairly smooth. They're playing well tonight.
And the other thing is, the first quarter, not necessarily so bad. The North Fayette Valley was able to get to 10 points in that quarter and really at times, able to get the tempo their way.
They were, and I thought they attacked that full court pressure better in the first quarter. They took that timeout, readjusted a little bit, but just when they beat the pressure, then they're rushing the shot instead of slowing down and running that offense.
All right, West Marshall on the other side, by the way, leads Union 43-14 at the half. So the Wests will battle coming up on Wednesday night with Marshall and West Delaware if things hold true here. We'll take a break. When we return, we'll get you set up for the boys' tournament. We'll talk about that when we continue our halftime show after this. 39-14, West Delaware in the lead.
Being good at life means getting your finances together so you can focus on the moments that matter most. With over 175 years of expertise, New York Life Insurance Company provides you with benefits you can enjoy while you're, living. So give your local agents, Andrew Reimer or Troy Springer in both Guttenberg and Monona, a call. You can reach Andy or Troy at 563-252-2471. That's 563-252-2471. They can help you and your family be good at life.
Strawberry Building Supply offers all your building materials for residential and commercial projects. Whether you're building from the ground up, remodeling your home, or a weekend project, we have the materials you'll need. We are an authorized Milwaukee dealer for all your Milwaukee tools. Strawberry Building Supply also has everything you'll need for your pets and livestock. Stop into Strawberry Building Supply today at 413 West Mission Street, Strawberry Point, or call 563-933-4579.
Alpine Communications believes connected communities become thriving communities. We are the local telephone company that became a 21st century communications provider. Alpine provides internet, television, cellular security, and telephone too. We promise personal, timely, reliable service from people who live here. When you choose us, we all thrive. Connect with Alpine Communications today. Click alpinecom.net or call 563-245-4000.
Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping are proud supporters of all of our local high school sports teams. We want to wish everyone the best of luck on their season. We are here for all your tax, payroll, and bookkeeping needs. Give us a call at 563-245-2154. Again, that number is 563-245-2154. Thank you from Kurt and Ann at Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping, located in downtown Elkader.
NFV Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by Bank First in West Union, helping you save time and money. Member FDIC, West Union Event Center, Loomis Plumbing and Heating in West Union, the Loena Savings Bank, member FDIC, Bacon Concrete in Postville, Furniture Showcase in Allwine, Lighting Showroom, Flooring, Furniture, and Window Treatments, Bruins and James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual Agent in Monona, and by Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic. Check out career opportunities at guttenberghospital.org. At the half, West Delaware leads North Fayette Valley 39-14. Also at the half, South Wind leading Postville 44-15 at the half. And as we mentioned, West Marshall leading Union at the half 43-14. Our boys tournament coverage continues Monday night on KCTN. We'll bring you the matchup in Maquoketa Valley at Delhi, as it is Edco and Maquoketa Valley Class 1A opening round matchup, the 3 versus the 6 seed there.
Yeah, it's an interesting matchup. They've played each other twice, so well versed on what the other team's going to do, but Edco's come up short on those first two matchups, hoping to turn things on Monday night.
Tuesday night, our girls' tournament coverage continues. We'll bring you the Edco matchup at East Buchanan. A couple of teams with winning records there. The East Buchanan girls are ranked. That game at Winthrop, and again, game time there is at 7 o'clock. Then Thursday nights, we'll see North Fayette Valley boys, as they will be in action, of course, waiting the winner of the ball game, as they, again, Sumner Fred taking on Olwyn in another matchup.
Yeah, they wait the winner of that game. That game will be played Monday night with all the other opening round games, but they got a bye, winning the Upper Iowa Conference there with a 21-0 record. So,
and hard to believe they're the 2 seed in that district, and ought to certainly maybe use that as an edge in the postseason. Meanwhile, we'll have all those games for you here on KCTN FM 100.1. The Chalk Talk begins each night at 6:30. Game time at 7 o'clock. We'll also have live video stream on KCTN.com or the KCTN YouTube channels where you can go for live video of tonight's ball game.
Well, you got to regroup here. If you're the Tiger Hawks, you got to come out with some fire. You got to put a little bit of run here to start the third quarter, see if you can get yourself back into it. And I think you want to keep her from being 35 points.
I think that's goal number 1 right now. Can we play even here the second half?
Yeah, and they're going to start with the ball, but West Delaware is going to come out. They're going to try to push the tempo a little bit for some turnovers.
Ellsburn, McGowan, also out there is Schrader, along with McElree and Lofsgaard. McGowan takes a step shot to the right, short off the side of the rim. It is no good. Rebound pulled down by Krogman. Krogman starts the second half. Also out there is Peyton. McMahon out there. Also as well is Funky as the shot off the left side. Driving in very quickly in the offensive end was Peyton, and she's fouled. She'll go to the free throw line for 2. I mentioned Funky out there, but also out there is McMahon for West Delaware. That sets their 5.
Yeah, and they're going to set up for their defense here on the free throw, but Nora Payton going to the free throw line for 2 here.
And the free throw being eyed there. It's the first trip down the court, goes off the back of the rim. Shot is no good. She'll get another opportunity. So as far as offensively, West Delaware averages 52 points a ball game, and well, on their pace tonight. That was the Tiger Hawks' goal. Could we hold them down a bit? Second free throw, no good. Rolls off to the right. And the Lofsgaard tracks down the loose ball off the left side.
Another rebound for Lofsgaard. She has a nose for it.
And Lofsgaard has the pass ahead to McGowan. It's knocked away. Loose ball in the court. I think we're going to have a jump ball, and we are. That'll be a turnover. It'll go to West Delaware, as down on the floor was McGowan, along with Funky for West Delaware. And the Hawks take it out of bounds on the near side.
And if you're the West Delaware Hawks, I think you look to establish Krogman in the post right here.
Funky in the lane goes to, again, Krogman. Her little turn shot took it over the left shoulder as she spun. Shot no good. And off the back of the rim. Tiger Hawks back into the offensive end. McElree, left side now to Ellsburn. Ellsburn in the lane to Schrader. Takes a drop step move to the right, but banks it long. That was a good move as she worked towards the middle of the lane, but one and done for the Tiger Hawks. McMahon races into the offensive end. Goes back left side, and the pass errant, but it's tracked down by Funky. In the lane, tough turnaround shot offered there by, again, Krogman. It is no good. Lango gets the rebound. Her putback is blocked by McGowan, and then the ball knocked away as McElree tried to go back left side to McGowan. It's knocked out of bounds by West Delaware and goes back to the Tiger Hawks.
Yeah, 2 touches for Krogman, and she's come up empty both times.
Inbounds, Lofsgaard. Lofsgaard brings it in the offensive end. Beats the pressure and has the ball knocked away, but into the hands of Schrader, who then has it stripped out of there by West Delaware. It's a steal by Peyton. Peyton drives in left side. Nice bounce pass there to Colbert, but they get back defensively. However, that leaves, again, Krogman wide open in the middle of the lane for a 5-footer. Good job by Colbert not rushing things, and the ball knocked out of bounds very quickly at center court here.
Yeah, we had 3 bodies on the floor, and the Hawk who picked up the ball found Krogman wide open, 5-footer. Hard to miss that one, knocks it down, and another tipped ball here. Number 23, McMahon, tips that away. So North Fayette Valley is going to reset here at half court with 30 seconds on their shot.
And by the way, Langle checked out of the ball game. I believe that is Petlin coming in for her first opportunity in this second half. 27-point lead, and Lofsgaard brings it right side, deflected out of bounds. So again, you talk about the 35-point rule. That's goal number 1 here for the Tiger Hawks to avoid.
Yeah, stay away from that 35-point rule, but you want to play even. You want to try to show that you deserve to be in this ball
Ellsburn
game.
tried to go inbounds to Lofsgaard, deflected away, but right back into the hands of Ellsburn, who came back inbounds. Ellsburn left side to Lofsgaard, and a pass that is errant, thrown behind her, trying to bounce pass inside. Loose ball picked up there by Petlin. Another turnover. Petlin back into the offensive end, brings it left side. Nice feed over to, once again, Colbert, who slides in from the left side, kisses it off the glass up and in. Hawks in transition, now lead by 29.
And there's Colbert's first points, the senior there getting the layup.
McGowan double teamed, able to go right side to Ellsburn, and Ellsburn does not get it ahead into the offensive end. It's a 10-second violation. The second time that's happened to the Tiger Hawks tonight.
And you can see the frustration on Coach Tillers as he screams, "We've got to get the ball across." But they're trying, and this pressure defense by West Delaware is hard.
McMahon left side to Langle, in the lane to Krogman, spins along the baseline, shot blocked out of bounds there. Last touch there, and they say it actually went off the chest of Krogman out of bounds. So Schrader gets credited with the block.
Yeah, Schrader working hard in there against a very talented Brooke Krogman, and I think that's about the second block that she's had on her.
Krogman, by the way, averages 6 blocks per game. We really haven't seen that on the defensive end tonight.
We haven't, but they haven't really attacked backed inside. Schrader's been keeping the ball away from her with that little baby hook shot.
McGowan back over left wing to Landsgaard. And to Lofsgaard, I should say. And they now work it here back over in the lane. Tough contested shot by Lofsgaard, who somehow gets it in inside the left elbow area. Somehow muscled up that shot.
Willed that in. Just stepped through and able to float it in there.
First basket of the second half for North Fayette Valley. Petlin, left side, goes right side now to, once again, Funky. Funky on the baseline, back over. That's Krogman, wide open, right side for three. Got it. Again, she can beat you inside or outside. Biggest lead of the night for West Delaware at 30 points.
Well, she can't score inside. Just give it to her on the outside. She'll knock down the three.
She's hit a couple of threes in this ball game. Lofsgaard with it right side, brings it along the baseline and tries a reverse layup, but loses the ball on the way in. It's picked up by West Delaware. They've got a fast break back the other way. Here goes Petlin in for the layup, misses it, but there for the rebound is McMahon up and in. So the Tigerhawks did get back defensively to at least disrupt Petlin, but again, Hawks right there, able to get the putback. And now Schrader loses the basketball on the offensive end. Now we're going to have a jump ball as Schrader down on the floor with McElry. Also down there as well is Colbert, and the ball will go to stay down here with the Tigerhawks.
That was a good takedown there by Schrader. She got a hold of the ball, a couple of legs. I think we could give her 3 points for the takedown.
McMahon and Colbert back out for West Delaware. They'll bring back in their freshman in Schulte. Also coming back into the game for them as well will be number 10, and that is going to be, that's Funky. So actually number 2, Lango came in. Meanwhile, get the ball, high post area, in a reach-in foul by West Delaware.
Yeah, West Delaware just trying to come over the top of that instead of playing good defense and taking away passing lanes.
West Marshall again in control against Union. West Marshall has a spectacular record, and West Delaware, by the way, wants a timeout. 4:29 left here in the third. West Delaware in control, 48-16. Let's take this break.
Hey, Justin Birdnow here from Birdnow Chevrolet in Monona. I want to take a moment to wish all the local athletes good luck during their game. You have worked incredibly hard and it shows during each game. Myself and the entire Birdnow Chevrolet Monona team is wishing you all that you do your best and good luck.
Life's better with American Family Insurance. Because whether it's a family road trip in your dream car or hosting a family reunion in your dream home, we help you feel protected so you can enjoy those dreams with peace of mind. Save up to 23% when you bundle home and auto.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact Julie Depke, agent at 205 South Main Street in Elkader, or call 563-245-2366 today.
48-16. West Delaware here leads North Fayette Valley. They led at the half by a score of 39-14, so they are again. It's been a game of runs for West Delaware. This is an 8-2 run to start the third quarter.
Yeah, and they're knocking on the door of that continuous clock. And as we said, Tigerhawks want to prevent that. They want to keep this, a competitive game, but they got to find ways to score baskets right now.
All right, so it will be West Delaware running a stack formation, actually to the Tigerhawks. Left side, Ellsburn has to go to the safety outlet there, and on top to Schrader. Schrader, top of the key, takes an off-balance three, grazes the front of the rim. It is short, but the rebound by McElry, who tries to launch it back out on top. It's deflected into the North Fayette Valley bench. So Schrader there, by the way, her first three-point attempt of the season.
And a step to the side three, no less. That was a tough shot for Schrader.
Inbounds to Peyton. Peyton at the right elbow area. Goes between two defenders. Lofsgaard, rather. Up and in from the right side. The other number 4. And Lofsgaard, a nice drive off the right side. Back within 30.
Another nice drive and a good finish for Lofsgaard. Able to find her way through that defense.
And in the lane, here again is Krogman. And there's a foul by Schrader as Krogman with a ball fake to the right. Bumped into by Schrader. And they say that foul should be on the floor.
That's on the floor. Yep, absolutely. They're going to take it on the right side of their own hoop and reset this offense.
Halfway through the third quarter, third foul on Schrader, by the way. So Tilleris and Sass will come in as checking out will be McElry, and Schrader with those 3 fouls will check out here in this third quarter.
And it looks like the Tigerhawks are going to sit in that 2-3 zone right here.
Off the right side of the basket, taking it out of bounds, will be West Delaware. And it is going to be, once again, their young freshman in Schulte, who gets it inbounds right side to Petlin. Meanwhile, back in the lane, left block, nice drop step move by Krogman, up and in. So Krogman, again, just hit a 3 moments ago, steps inside and shows her athletic ability. 50-18 now.
And Krogman sitting at 21 points right now.
And 8 points away from 1,500 for her career. Ellsburn drives in, takes a 10-foot little hook shot runner. It is no good outside of the lane area. Rebound pulled down there by West Delaware, and it is Langle. So the Tiger Hawks struggling to get in the offensive end. Back offensively on top, left side with it is Peyton, 15-footer on the way, nails it. 52-18. She hit that from just inside the right wing.
Yeah, just inside. So we're sitting at 34 here. Tiger Hawks need to run that offense and look for a better shot here.
And that's what they did early in this ball game. We're so patient in the offensive end, but certainly the pace has been quickened up by what West Delaware has done defensively. Left side, Lofsgaard. Lofsgaard behind the left wing. Brings it to the elbow, has it deflected into the backcourt, and diving for it there is Funky, and Funky is tied up as Lofsgaard ends up on the floor as well. West Delaware up by 34 and still hustling.
Oh, diving on the floor, got that tipped ball, and then Funky just laid out for that, trying to get that possession. Going to get the jump ball, so that's going to give it to the Hawks.
So that goes as a turnover for North Fayette Valley. Inbounds back out on top to Peyton. Peyton right side area with it now with Langle. Langle, they swing it left side. That's Schulte left wing, open for three. It's well short, but a nice read on the rebound by Peyton rather. Her putback shot facing the basket, 6 feet away, no good. Ellsburn grabs another rebound for North Fayette Valley. Ellsburn has had a good game on the defensive boards tonight. Ellsburn drives in right side, takes a right-handed hoop shot. It's knocked away there by Krogman. There's a block. She'll get credit for one as the ball hit the side of the backboard after the deflection. And West Delaware back in the offensive end. Schulte catches it off the right block, goes baseline, now back over to Krogman. Krogman back left side, absolutely wide open is Langle. Baseline for three, aired it out. Rebound pulled down there by Peyton. Her putback shot no good. The ball was kind of knocked away as she went out of bounds off the right side. Peyton to the free throw line for two. And if she makes one of these, the clock will be moving the rest of the way.
Yeah, that was a tough rebound there, and she was kind of out of position for the shot, but went up for it, tried to force it, and got the contact she wanted, so she's rewarded with a couple of free throws.
So Peyton's free throw on its way there, and that free throw is good, so that makes it 35 points, and we will finish under a moving clock. Into the game is number 5, Ruby Gardner back in there for the Tiger Hawks. Checking out is going to be Krogman for West Delaware along with Langle as the second free throw being eyed by Peyton. Second free throw on its way there. That free throw is good. Number 24 into the ballgame, Carly Ogden. That's a 5'9 freshman checking into the game. McMahon back in there.
Number 5, Kennedy Colbert is also in the game, so they go a little deeper in their bench here.
And number 4, Peyton, has just checked out as the third girl checking out. So right side, Sass with the basketball. Both free throws made, by the way, by Peyton. And McGowan has it right side. Cut off from the lane, goes to Ellsburn, middle of the lane, steps through it, goes left side. Gardner just off the left side for three. Got it! Good to see that. Again, a young freshman, left-handed stroke from off the top of the key. Inside 2 minutes left in the third.
Yeah, big bucket there by Gardner, able to knock that down with a hand in her face.
McMahon back across the timeline offensively, brings it left side, pulls up from the left block, muscles it up and in between two Tiger Hawk defenders. McMahon calling her own number on that.
Yeah, just kind of called it and had the clear out for her and able to finish strong.
And here with 90 seconds to go now here as the clock will again picking up speed in a hurry. Sass flips it over her head, somehow gets it to Gardner, but the ball ends up being knocked away, picked up by McMahon. McMahon drives in right side, has the shot knocked away by McGowan, but McGowan called for the foul, and McMahon to the free throw line for two.
Yeah, and I think Coach Childress is gonna ask, was that not tied up? It looked like she had her hand right on top of that ball, but they are going to call it on the floor, so they're not going to give her the shooting foul. They're going to call that on the floor.
Off the right side of the basket, McMahon will take it out of bounds along the baseline. Tiger Hawks playing girl-to-girl defense here. The rest of this ball game, it appears. McMahon inbounds, rolling to the left. Again, they go to the number 24, the freshman Ogden. Her shot no good, but fouled. And then I believe the foul is committed by Ogden coming over the back as she was short on the shot.
Short on the shot, then try to reach over top to get that. And we're going to go one more deeper. I think we're 11 deep now for the Hawks here with another substitution.
And they have pulled off the full court pressure. Yeah. McMahon checks out of the ball game. In there is number 3, Abigail Stoffel, another freshman.
So they're going to be girl-to-girl defense here. Going to play in the half court, see what these young gals can do.
Ellsburn, top of the key. We approach 1 minute left in the third. She takes a hook shot there from the middle of the lane from 8 feet away. Shot is no good. Rebound pulled by Colbert off the right. And now we've got a foul committed by, once again, West Delaware.
No, that was a foul on the Tiger Hawks here, pressuring the ball. So West Delaware's gonna take the ball out in their backcourt. And I think is that the 5th foul on the Tiger Hawks, or is that only the 4th foul?
Well, the clock stops with 51.7 seconds to go, and we are going to be shooting 2. It is,
as
it turns out.
Foul. Yeah, that turns out it's the 5th foul. The scoreboard still has 4, but the guy at the score bench says this is the 5th foul, so we're going to shoot here.
They still have Ogden up as the last foul committed. So that was against the Tiger Hawks instead, though.
Yep, and we've got number 12, Sophia Schulte, the freshman. She's going to go to the free throw line. She's going to shoot 2 here, and eyes it and up and drops it through.
Free throw good, 57-21. The clock will stop in the situation where we get free throws or a timeout or, heaven forbid, an injury. Don't want to see that now.
We don't want to see that, but yeah, any timeouts and administering free throws.
Schulte's second free throw, it is good. And now another substitution. Number 22 coming in, Natalie Schultz, a 5'11", another freshman for West Delaware.
Yeah, another freshman here, so we went plenty deep here into the Hawks bench thus far.
They have 8 freshmen on their varsity roster, by the way. So we talked about the seniors they have. They have 6 of them. Hardly any juniors and no sophomores. Three juniors and no sophomores. So back left side, 58-21 our score. West Delaware in the lead. Ellsburn brings it to the left wing. Cutting through, McGowan has a step by her defender, up and in from the left side. Nice cut there by the Tiger Hawks. 58-23 now the lead.
Yeah, working that offense and looking for the cutter. McGowan cut nice to the hoop, gets that pass and puts it in nice and strong. And
back right side offensively, West Delaware will likely work for the last shot here. And they go baseline area with Natalie Schultz. Turns from the left block or take the best shot you can get. And Natalie Schultz just off the left block hit a turnaround shot.
Just squared up and knocked it down. Nice shot there by the freshman.
Ellsburn back in the offensive end. Right side, we're down to 3 seconds to go. She takes a shot off the elbow. 15-footer circle around. It is no good. And the third quarter comes to an end. Hawks in control, 60-23 as we go to the fourth, leading North Fayette Valley.
When making up a to-do list, don't forget to include servicing your car at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Your car should have the best care, and Edie's will make sure of it. Stop in or call 964-2186 to make an appointment. Tires worn out? Well, Edie's can replace them. Need a tow? Call Edie's at 964-2186. Kay, Lynn, and Todd invite you to stop by and fill your car's tank with fuel at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Edie's open 7 a.m. Mondays through Saturdays.
NFE Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by North Fayette Valley Community Coalition, Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont, TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont, Nick's Excavating and Kane Construction in Farmersburg, T&K Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona, St. Olaf Ag Sales and Service, Growl Logs and Lumber in Elkader, Timber is a Crop, Harvest Wisely, Meyer Collision and Service Center in Guttenberg and Elkader, and by LTI & Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville. So they led by 25 at the half. It is now a 37-point lead for West Delaware. Certainly as good as advertised in this ball game, outscoring North Fayette Valley 21-7 in that third quarter. So meanwhile, Ellsburn, McGowan, Lofsgaard out there. Also out there as well is Schrader. Gets it on the right block, spins middle of the lane, takes a fadeaway shot, rolls on the back of the rim, and bounces a couple of times on the side and goes through. So let's reset. Lofsgaard, McGowan. Also out there is Schrader, Ellsburn, and number 3 into the ball game, and that is Ashton Schultz, one of 2 seniors there along with Ellsburn. So starters back in for West Delaware. McMahon drives baseline. Shot is no good. Rebound deflected into the hands of Langle. Langle, McMahon, also out there Colbert. There you have number 21 out there in Krogman and number 10 in Funky. Ball knocked away by the Tiger Hawks as the Hawks work it here left side. And it will be McMahon taking it out the left side of the basket.
Yeah, just a push there by McGowan. That's going to be her 4th foul now.
And inbounds, they'll go back out on top, and it is again top of the key working it with Krogman. Krogman feeds it back right side. Driving in is McMahon. Lane to the basket. Right-handed layup, no good. She was bumped on the way in. Missed the drifting shot away, but back to the free throw line for 2. As the Hawks continue to be aggressive, attacking on offense.
They are. They're going to continue to, attack this defense and try to score. I don't expect to see these starters real long in this fourth quarter, but they are going to give them probably a minute or two. They subbed freely in that third quarter, and the first free throw there by McMahon is good.
So second free throw being eyed now here. Clock stops with 7:01 to go. Tiger Hawks 2 quick whistles here in the fourth. Second free throw popped in and out, no good. Lofsgaard gets the rebound in the middle of the lane. So back in the offensive end is the Tiger Hawks. looking to have a better quarter here offensively, as they scored 10 in the opening quarter, but have only scored basically about 11 points since that time, I should say. And here is Ellsburn back in the offensive end. Drives to the left side, covered, and goes to the wing now with Lofsgaard. Lofsgaard takes a little runner, bodied on the way in, bumped actually. Foul committed by Payton, and that will put Lofsgaard to the free throw line for 2.
You know, Lofsgaard knew she wanted to go to the hoop, but got bumped. Just kind of threw it up there, knew the whistle was coming, so smart enough to get to the free throw line there on an attempt that really had no chance of going in.
End of the third quarter as the free throw short by Lofsgaard. South Wind leads Postville 66-21. So South Wind is on their way into round number 2. Second free throw being eyed by Lofsgaard, and that free throw there is off the back of the rim, kicks to the middle of the lane where it's picked up by Colbert. So the Tiger Hawks come up empty. And also, West Marshall leads Union 57-18. That will be a big step up in competition for West Delaware next round. Meanwhile, Krogman in the lane, cut off, left wing to Colbert, left wing, open for 3, popped in and out, no good. Lofsgaard gets the rebound. So I think this group probably has a few minutes for West Delaware. And right side, Lofsgaard takes a little runner, banks it strong, it is no good. Rebound pulled down there by West Delaware, and then there's a reach-in foul by North Fayette Valley. The clock stopped for some reason there, with 6:10 left in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, it shouldn't. It started back up again, but there's just some frustration coming out of the Tiger Hawks. You know, missed that shot. Lofsgaard trying to make up for it, to try to get that jump ball.
Been just a tough night offensively, trying to get to the basket for North Fayette Valley. So left side now with Colbert. Colbert, top of the key, a step behind the arc. That's Krogman for 3. Got another one. So again, a 39-point lead for West Delaware here at 64-25.
And that's 24 points for Krogman, so she's 5 away from hitting her 1,500 mark.
Payton back in the offensive end. Actually, Lofsgaard, that is, goes backdoor, looking to throw it to McGowan, but it's deflected off the backboard. Back in the offensive end, McMahon drives in, right-handed layup up and in. It was contested well by Ellsburn, but McMahon hit the basket, and now just a substitution timeout taken by West Delaware. And for Krogman, she'll end up 5 points away from 1,500, which will be coming for them on Wednesday night.
I'm sure they're looking for her to have a big night come Wednesday.
And West, by the way, North Fayette Valley wants to take advantage of this timeout. 5:26 to go, 66-25 our score. It is West Delaware in the lead.
Scooters Coffee in Manchester offers a variety of coffees, smoothies, blenders, and breakfast food products served all day long. Scooters Coffee offers fast and friendly service, too. In a hurry? Use the Scooters Coffee app to order, pay, and earn rewards. Simply stop at the drive-thru window and pick up your order. Scooters Coffee is open Monday through Saturday, 5:30 a.m. till 8 p.m. and Sunday, 6 a.m. till 8 p.m. We look forward to seeing you at Scooters Coffee in Manchester.
5:26 to go, 66-25. Hawks leading here in this ball game, and they have went to the bench. So 5 in and 5 out. And North Fayette Valley at some point in this fourth quarter, I know he wants to finish especially with some of the more experienced players, the 2 seniors on the court here, as McGowan brings it right side. We just lost audio for a second.
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
Back right side, shot taken in the lane by Lofsgaard, no good. Rebound deflected out of there, and it stays down here, though, with the Tiger Hawks. So into the game is number 24, Carly Ogden back in there. This is the group that finished the third quarter. Abigail Stoffel into the game for West Delaware, along with Kennedy Colbert. Also in there's number 22, and that is Natalie Schultz. As right side, Schrader misses a shot from the right block, but is fouled. And I believe Sophia Schulte would be the 5th one. So Schrader to the free throw line for 2.
Yeah, some freshmen, and I think Kennedy Colbert, the senior, is out there. Number 5 is out there. Otherwise, we've got four freshmen, correct?
And yes, you have the 2 seniors on the court right now for North Fayette Valley. As the free throw by Schrader, it is long, no good. North Fayette Valley, you start looking ahead. They have Kaylin Ellsburn as one of their seniors, and also Ashton Schultz as well. They're 2 seniors. Second free throw being eyed by Schrader, and that one rolls over the front of the rim, rolls to the back. It is good. Still a 40-point lead for West Delaware. But North Fayette Valley losing the points of Ellsburn, and that leadership is going to be a challenge. As driving in left side, it is Schultz, takes a shot off the left block, is fouled. She'll go to the free throw line for 2. But there is some young kids that continue to step up here for North Fayette Valley to try to keep them in the top half of the Upper Iowa Conference, a newly reconfigured Upper Iowa Conference next year.
Well, you've got Lexi McGowan as a sophomore who starts for you, Peyton McElry, who's a freshman who starts for you, Maddie Lofsgaard, who's a sophomore who starts. So you've got some young players, but they've started for you the majority of the season.
And Ruby Gardner off the bench, another freshman. Free throw, first one was short by Schultz, hit the front of the rim. Second one circles around, and goes down. Just almost going down like a toilet. 67-26. 4.5 left here in this fourth quarter. But there is a gap of difference, especially in Class 3A, being in the Upper Iowa Conference. Schultz, Schrader goes left side. The shot, it is no good, but there's an offensive foul as she took the shot middle of the lane. And is that an offensive foul on Schrader?
That's an offensive foul because she used her left hand to clear the defender, and she's going to foul out of this ball game.
So that'll be it for Hannah Schrader, but she'll be one of the kids back next year, a junior, 8.3 points, 6.5 points a ball game. Kaylin Ellsburn checks out, and Ellsburn, great effort tonight in this ball game as a senior. Not the night offensively she wanted to here, but did a great job on the boards tonight and the ball handling as well. That will be they'll have to need some guard help looking forward to next season. Meanwhile, Cassidy Tilleris has checked back into the ball game, and also in there as well is number 20, number 3, or number 1 into the ball game. Alice Sass, there we go. So backdoor cut. They work it there with Ogden. Ogden, top of the key for 3. Schultz, it's off the back of the rim. Tilleris, nice box out, gets the rebound there. We're inside 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
You talk about Cassie Tilleris, another junior. She'll be a post that they'll lean on next year as well.
Trying to throw it into the lane to Lofsgaard. Deflected out there by West Delaware. They're back in the offensive end. Quickly ahead now to Stoffel. Stoffel loses the basketball. Picked up by McGowan. This is a 1-on-4 for McGowan, and she thinks better of it. But instead, steps behind the arc, takes a three-pointer. No good. Tilleris gets the rebound, and she's fouled on the putback attempt. Tiger Hawks, that is, working on the boards. Tilleris to the free throw line for 2.
And that's something you like to see, continuing to work. Tilleris going to be, like I said, a leader for you next year as a senior. She's going to be in that post, and they're going to lean on her to do things like that, get the offensive rebounds, and get those putbacks.
When you're talking about juniors, Sass, Tilleris, and Schrader are the only 3 juniors on the roster. Tilleris' free throw, it is no good. And they go a little deeper into their bench. Actually, McElroy coming back into the ball game as McGowan checks out. Also, Lofsgaard will check out. In there is number 11, Addie Thompson, a post player at 5'9" and a sophomore. Second free throw by Tilleris. It is good. 1 of 2.
She made them both.
67-27. Oh, she made them both?
Yep, she made them both.
At least somebody's watching the game. 67-28 is the score right now. So back across the timeline, it is Schulte. Schulte left side to Ogden. Ogden, backdoor cut, but the pass overshot there. Stoffel. She was open, but a pass behind her couldn't haul it in. And back in the offensive end is Schulte. Schulte right side to Sass. Sass again bringing it baseline. This group for West Delaware, and they've played girl to girl throughout this ball game. Tilleris drives in, shot from off the right block, up and in. Nice strong move by Tilleris off the right side. Coach Tilleris had talked about the physicality that's needed to perform at this level, and I think that's what he's looking for right there.
Yeah, that was shown there by Cassie Tilleris.
And now we've got a 3-second violation on West Delaware. Double dribble.
Yeah. Picked her up and then put her down again. So that's 3 turnovers in this fourth quarter of this young group. They only had 3 turnovers in the first 3 quarters, so this young group getting a little sloppy out there.
Yeah, and again, when you're talking about the 6 seniors West Delaware has, and the number of these freshmen are the next group in for West Delaware. This is the first winning season West Delaware basketball has had, by the way, in a decade. Sass, left side, brings it back out on top with Stoffel. Stoffel, right side, takes a 15-footer. It was a tough shot. She was drifting away from the basket, deflected out of bounds by West Delaware, goes to the left side of the basket. Sass checks out. Back into the ball game for the Tiger Hawks. Our first appearance actually into the ball game is Amelia Schaefer, I believe, number 15. Yep.
Yes.
All right.
Yep.
It's a 5'5" freshman into the ball game. And trying to go baseline area to McElroy. And McElroy goes back out on top. Correction, it's actually number 10, Clara Bilden, a 5'7" sophomore. So Bilden's actually in the ball game. Right side, jump shot taken there by
Thompson.
Right before the 35-second clock went off, the shot is short. And the rebound pulled down by West Delaware. 90 seconds left here in the fourth. So West Delaware, backdoor cut. Going through is Colbert, but Colbert fouled on the drive in. She'll go to the free throw line for 2. What's good about this is you're still seeing both these teams run the offense.
They are. It's not so helter-skelter out there. Both offenses, know what they want to try to do, looking for those good shots, and both defenses still playing hard on defense.
Free throw banked in. The bank stays open late on this Saturday night. Colbert banks it in, 68-30. And as we always say, you take it any way you can get it.
Hey, they all count the same in the record.
Second free throw, true to form. Swish that one right through. 68-69-30, rather, the final score. McElroy kind of takes over the ball handling duties here with this group. Brings it in the offensive end. Right side to Tilleris at the right elbow area. Tilleris backs her way down, cut off Back on top, and a little runner by number 3 that time, and Schultz is no good. It's short. I'd like to get Schultz a basket here if they can, but the rebound by the Tiger Hawks. Back over, Schultz off the right elbow, 15-footer, banks it in. You betcha. Good to see there, Ashton Schultz hitting that shot, and now North Fayette Valley will clear the bench. Good to see that senior going out that way.
Yeah, senior getting a shot, and they're going to get a sub in there for her, and she's going to finish her career with a basket there in a postseason game.
And for North Fayette Valley, into the game will be number 20, Katie Batterson, another freshman. A 5'5 freshman. So we've got lots of freshmen on the court for both these teams as we approach the 1 minute mark in our fourth quarter. So right side, Colbert, top of the key now here to Schultz, looking in the lane, pass to the left block to Ogden, feeds it over left side for 3. That is Schulte, hits it from just off the top of the key. Back to a 40-point lead for West Delaware.
That was a big bucket there, and had a hand in her face and knocked her down, so big shot.
Yeah, future for both these teams, you figured going to be all right. In the lane, Thompson, double team, has it knocked away into the hands of Tilleris. The ball slapped out of there, but tracked down by North Fayette Valley. And they work it back out on top with Batterson. Pulls up, shot, middle of the lane, 10 feet away, no good. Rebound cleared there by West Delaware. Schultz off the right side. So Schulte brings it back into the offensive end. Inside 30 seconds. Left here in the fourth. They go to the block area with Ogden. Muscles the shot up. No good. Played Annie over. Left to right. And the rebound picked up by Thompson as that was an air shot from the right side. McElry ahead of the pack. Drives into the right block. Takes a little shot up and in from inside the right block. Good finish there. 10 seconds to go. And the Hawks are going to go into round number 2. The West Delaware Hawks 74-32. They bring it across the timeline, and the game comes to an end. West Delaware led by 7 at the end of 1, but took control with a dominant second quarter to go up by 25 at the half, and they win going away. West Delaware ending North Fayette Valley season by a final score of 72-34. With the win, West Delaware 14-8. North Fayette Valley closes the season 11-11. We'll take a break. When we return, game stats, coaching interviews, your post-game show is coming up. You're listening to high school basketball on KCTN, Garnavillo, Elkader, Iowa.
Top Gun Customs knows that the insurance company wants you to do all the work for them. They want you to download the app, take the pictures, upload them, then they want you to accept the paltry check they think will repair your vehicle. No, no, no. Top Gun writes an accurate estimate, takes the photos, and explains the repair process to you. Let Bob and the guys take all the worries out of your repairs. Call Bob or Nancy at 563-964-9899 at Top Gun to schedule your repair today.
People's State Bank is a locally owned and managed bank with convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin and northeast Iowa. If you're looking for a place where you're more than just a number, but still have access to convenient technology and low fees, People's State Bank is it. As a community bank, they're proud to support many of the local charities, county fairs, community events, and more. When you become a part of People's State Bank, you can be confident that you're standing with a good cause. People's State Bank, member FDIC.
The winter high school sports season has begun, and the doctors and staff of Family Dentistry Associates of Monona encourage you to support your local high school basketball and wrestling teams. Dr. Jessica Wilkie, Dr. Mark Foey, Dr. Chase Bruner, and Dr. Daphne Hopfler of Family Dentistry wish all of our student athletes a very healthy and successful season. Call 539-4651. Family Dentistry Associates of Monona, where health-changing smiles are created.
Northern Country Co-op and Viafield are now Nexus Cooperative, your full-service ag partner supplying all your agronomy, energy, feed, grain, and lumber needs. Our highly knowledgeable and experienced team utilizes the latest technology in feed manufacturing, agronomy services, precision ag, plant and animal nutrition, energy products, and grain marketing to keep our customers ahead of the rest. Stop in today at any of our 26 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota, or visit us online at nexus.coop.
Brought to you by locally owned and operated NEAT, proudly providing high-quality internet, television, and telephone services at the speed of light to businesses and homes in northeast Iowa. NEAT also provides computer and network services as well as business phone system sales and service. For more information, visit NEITEL.com or call 877-638-2122. NEAT, connecting you now.
Stronger, farther, faster. It all starts with good nutrition. Clayton County Farm Bureau is proud of our livestock farmers who provide high-quality protein needed to fuel our young athletes. The ultimate pre- and post-game fuel-up can be found in meat and dairy foods grown right here. Meat and dairy are natural sources of essential vitamins that support health, energy, and performance. We know our student athletes are the real deal, and Iowa's livestock farmers are committed to helping them reach their goals. To learn more, visit realfarmers.realfood.realmeat.com.
T&T Power Sports in Elkader has another exciting promotion for the month of February. Test drive a new Can-Am or pre-owned unit and receive a $5 coupon to use at Johnson's Restaurant in Elkader. In need of service work for your UTV or ATV? T&T Power Sports is offering free pickup and delivery within 50 miles for the month of February. For reliable and timely service, contact T&T Power Sports in Elkader at 563-245-1100 to schedule your appointment today.
NFE Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by West Union Motor Sales and Service, Gunderson Palmer Lutheran Hospital and Clinics, Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa, Adverse Weather Insurance, Jim Furman of Volga, your independent crop insurance agent, Elkader Chiropractic Center, Dr. Jamie Hammersland, Innovative Ag Services in Elkader, Monona, and Waukon, and by Rivals Inc., custom gear, screen printing, embroidery, and online shopping at rivalsinc.com. This is KCTN, Garnavillo, Elkader, Iowa. West Delaware advancing as they defeat North Fayette Valley by a final score of 72-34. Again, they will go to West Marshall on Wednesday night. West Marshall defeating Union by a final score of 61-24. Another final, South Wynn in Class 2A has defeated Postville tonight by a final score of 79-30. We start our postgame show as we're going to go through the stats. Let's start with West Delaware.
Yeah, the Hawks were led tonight by Brooke Krogman. She finishes with 24 points. Josie McMahon with 15 points. 9 points for Nora Payton, 7 points for Susie Funke, 7 points for Sophia Schulte, 3 points for Veda Langle, 3 points for Natalie Schultz, 2 points for Kirsten Colbert, and 2 points for Kennedy Colbert. So 72 points for the Hawks. They shot 46% tonight, 5 of 16 behind the arc, but 21 of 40 inside that three-point line, and 14 of 21 for 67% from the free throw line, and 6 turnovers for the Hawks for the night.
And 3 of them coming with the subs in the final quarter. Let's go to the totals for North Fayette Valley.
North Fayette Valley was led by Maddie Lofsgaard with 8 points, 6 points for Hannah Schrader, 6 points for Lexi McGowan, 4 points for Peyton McElry, 4 points for Cassie Tilleris, 3 points for Ruby Gardner, 2 points for Ashton Schultz, and 1 point for Kaylin Ellsburn. So 34 points for the Tiger Hawks tonight. They shot 29%, 2 of 9 for 22% behind the arc, 10 of 33 otherwise for 30%, and 8 of 14 from the free throw line, 57%, which is still above their average.
All right, then you mentioned turnover-wise.
And 29 turnovers for the Tiger Hawks tonight. Other than that last quarter, they had 26, and then 3 in that last quarter on that continuous clock.
And again, this is a step-up competition-wise. I don't think there's anything during the regular season that got you prepared to face this type of a challenge tonight.
Well, you talk about playing in a 1A, 2A conference and then having to step into 3A realm because that's your classification, and you just don't see those 3A teams. And again, we talked about the caliber of this Walmack conference, especially in the East. They're a tough conference. This team that we saw tonight, 4th in their conference, but you put them in the Upper Iowa Conference, they're pretty good.
Yeah, absolutely. And, of course, next year, it'll be a little different in the Upper Iowa Conference. You'll be playing primarily a 2A schedule. You'll still play some 1A teams, but with Crestwood, Waukon, and New Hampton all coming in, that's who North Fayette Valley will be seeing next year, twice for all those teams.
Yeah, they'll play big school, small school, so they'll see more of that competition closer in size to them. But, it's always going to be tough for them stepping into the 3A postseason and having to face a team who's been playing a lot of 2A, 3A all season long.
All right, so again, our final score, 72-34. We'll take a break. We'll be joined by West Delaware girls basketball coach Brad Wubina, also talking with North Fayette Valley coach Jared Tilleris as well. Our postgame show continues after this.
For generations, local farmers have trusted Freedom Bank to provide the financial backing they need to succeed. We have a long tradition of empowering success, and that continues today. We offer competitive financing options at competitive rates, whether for equipment purchases, building construction, land purchases, or operating capital. Visit one of Freedom Bank's experienced ag loan professionals in Elkader, Monona, Postville, and Waukon, or online at freedombnk.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Chris Holbert, General Manager of Hall Robertson Incorporated in Postville. We would like to wish the area student athletes both a safe and successful sports season. We have been a community-based company since 1864, servicing and supporting the area ag industry with products necessary for daily success. We look forward to continuing to serve and support both the ag industry and high school athletes in our surrounding communities. Thank you and good luck from the families at Hall Roberts Son.
Hey sports fans, take a time out and call Garms & Gifford Insurance Agency. Whether you need auto, home, farm, health, crop, or business insurance, Garms & Gifford Insurance Agency and Grinnell Mutual has you covered. You'll receive quality protection, expert advice, and local friendly service. Owners Brian Bugenhagen and Michael Beck, along with their staff, look forward to serving all your insurance needs. Call them today for a free competitive quote. Garms & Gifford Insurance Agency in Elkader, your trusted choice agency.
When I started out in the car business, my dad gave me some good advice. Hi, it's Forrest Brown with the Brown's family of dealerships. What my dad told me is when you sell someone their first car, you need a good sales department. But if you expect to sell them their second, third, and fourth car, you better have a great service department. Visit any one of the Brown's family of dealerships in Guttenberg, Elkader, West Branch, or Victory Ford in Dyersville and find out why Brown's is your hometown dealer, no matter where your hometown may be.
NFA Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by Maple Crest Campus in Fayette, Rock Valley Physical Therapy in West Union, Farmers Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, Elgin, and Wadena, member FDIC, Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door, Myers Auto Service in Monona, Clayton County Recycling in Monona, Culligan Water Conditioning in Elkader, Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco, and Decorah, and Car Auto Group online at karautogroup.com. Post-game show continues here from West Delaware. We're joined by North Fayette Valley girls basketball coach Jared Tilleris. Coach, first off here, not a bad start to this ball game. I think you guys were settled down early in this game.
Yeah, we came out and worked on some 1-3-1, saw on film that Independence had some success for a quarter against them with a 1-3-1, something we haven't played all year. I thought it something they didn't expect and certainly scout for, so it did get us off to a good start. And I was really happy with that. We were content with where we were at and playing good defense, and credit to West Delaware. They kind of figured it out, and they settled in and took control.
Yeah, you mentioned that was kind of a big key in this ball game. The physicality was going to be a big key.
Yeah, I thought for the most part, I thought we did a good job matching the physicality. I thought Hannah probably played one of her better games of the year as far as matching the physicality, getting after one of the best big girls in Class 3A, in my opinion. And then Maddie Lofsgaard just playing well above her size, what she has been doing the last couple of weeks. And we need that to continue, on into next year to take that next step.
All right, you mentioned turnovers. That was going to be a factor in this ball game, and I think 29 turnovers is what you ended up with tonight.
Yeah, turnovers were just the killer. And about every game that we didn't come up with in the W column, the first thing we can go back to and point to is the turnovers. For whatever reason, we just seem to get rushed and kind of forget what we worked on, because we certainly worked on it all week in practice, and it just seems like it just went out the window, and you get behind like we did, and we try to force things and really try to speed up, and we just didn't do a good job, and credit to West Delaware too.
All right, let's talk a little bit about your two seniors. Good to see Schulte in this ball game, finished with a basket as well. And Kaylin Ellsburn, tell me about your two seniors.
Yeah, my two seniors.
And Ashton Schultz, by the way.
Ashton Schultz, I'm going to start with her. What a great teammate. Over on the bench, always upbeat, trying to keep everybody positive. The things that people don't see in practice, giving it her all the time. I told her she makes that bank shot. She goes, I don't know how that went in, Coach. And I said, TD, it's because you work. You work hard in practice, and people that work hard in practice, things happen. Good things will happen for them. And then Kaylin Ellsburn, man, we're going to miss her. 4-year starter for us, heart and soul, defensively, offensively. I know West Delaware did a great job on her, frustrating her. We're definitely going to miss her leadership, her toughness. It's going to hurt to miss her.
All right, obviously a young team, but you'll have some girls that have a chance to step forward.
Yeah, we got a lot of young girls that got a lot of experience this year, which is great. We talked in the locker room here at the end now. What do we got to do between now and next season to take that next step, to get to a West Delaware, to get to a CPU, Dubuque-Wahlert? We certainly have some great pieces coming back, and if the attitudes and they want to get after it, Coach Doughton and myself, we're there for them, and we'll get after it.
All right, Coach, thanks for joining us throughout the year. We look forward to catching up with you guys.
Yes, thanks, Dan.
Well, once again, North Fayette Valley girls basketball coach Jared Tilleris talking things over about his team as they dropped the decision tonight, 72-34, the final score. We're just going to keep it right here during a post-game show. We're joined by West Delaware boys basketball coach, or girls basketball coach, Brad Rubina. Coach, first off here in the ball game, took you a little bit to find your footing there, but I think you're pleased overall when you took control in the second quarter.
Yeah, teams find unique ways to try to take Krogman away, so it often takes us a few possessions to figure out how she's being defended and how we need to attack it. But I thought our full court pressure tonight was really good.
All right, let's talk about offensively. Brooke Krogman, 24 points in the ballgame, nearing 1,500 for a career, right?
I don't know the exact number, but they just told me on the other radio station that she just surpassed her her season record from last year. So she's got 1 and 2 in the season record books.
All right, it's absolutely great there. I think she needed maybe 29 tonight.
Something like that.
But also, the supporting cast, I think, tonight, it's more than that. Josie McMahon had 15 points for you in her aggressiveness on offense.
Josie is our point guard. We ask her to guard the toughest guard on the other side most times. So just that alone is a great thing that she does for the team. Now, when she can add that offensive part of it as well, it's just kind of icing on the cake, and she was able to get some transition points tonight.
Nora Payton with 9 points, Susie Funky with 7 points, and the young freshman Sophia Schulte had 7 points.
Yeah, it's a nice score line. I like that when we can spread it around like that.
All right, obviously a lot of youth after your seniors that play, right? You guys kind of have no sophomores, right?
Exactly. We had 5 coming after last season, and they all decided not to play this year. So,
well, play with who wants to be here, right?
That's right.
All right, let's talk about on the defensive end, though. That's where it really starts for you guys.
It does. And, oftentimes throughout the year, even in some of our losses, we've scored enough points to win games. The question is, can we hold the other team down? And that's kind of been the emphasis here the last couple of weeks is we need to defend. Move your feet, get in front of the ball, and stop the dribble drive.
All right, now it's West Marshall. You go there on Wednesday night. Know anything about them?
Well, this time of year, you don't like to look ahead, but with the short turnaround, you got to look ahead a little bit. I don't know a lot about them. Number 2 seed, they're 16-5. I've got an idea who their scores are, but not much more than that. We're going to take tomorrow and kind of break it down and get a game plan.
All right, so for you guys tonight, what has to be the improvement that you want to see from tonight to carry over to Wednesday night?
I think if we can recognize what's going on sooner and kind of get the offense rolling sooner. We defended well, and we need to keep doing that. We need to be better on the boards for sure. Early on, I thought we gave up some second chances that we need to clean up. But if we can share it and defend like we did tonight, I think we'll be okay.
And only 6 turnovers, 3 of them coming in the later stages of the fourth quarter for you guys.
Yeah, that's good.
Absolutely taking care of things. Good luck to you guys on Wednesday night. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you. I appreciate your coverage.
You betcha. West Delaware girls basketball coach Brad Wumino. We wish good luck to the Hawks in their ball game on Wednesday night. We'll take a break. When we return, we'll wrap things up here from Manchester, as it is West Delaware beating North Fayette Valley by a final score of 72-47. Back with the close after this.
The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union are proud sponsors of high school sports. We are committed to bringing our patients the highest level of total eye care with detailed one-on-one attention. Our offices offer the newest technology and equipment with a professional team of experienced staff that is committed to you. Call us today for your next total eye care appointment. The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union supports all of our local athletes taking the field or court this season.
Inspiring changes to a happier, healthier you is what they do at Clayton Drug, now offering free delivery of prescriptions to the Monona area. To find out more, call 563-245-2530. Clayton Drug can help you transfer your prescriptions quickly and easily to their pharmacy. Clayton Drug is committed to helping you achieve the highest quality of life possible. Clayton Drug, connecting the communities of Elkader, Strawberry Point, and Sumner to serve all in between.
NFE Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by Bank First in West Union, helping you save time and money. Member FDIC, West Union Event Center, Loomis Plumbing and Heating in West Union, the Loena Savings Bank, member FDIC, Bacon Concrete in Postville, Furniture Showcase and All Wine, Lighting Showroom, Flooring, Furniture, and Window Treatments, Bruins and James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual Agent in Monona, and by Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic. Check out career opportunities at guttenberghospital.org. 72-34, by the way, our final score. Got that corrected. 72-34, West Delaware advances into round number 2. They go to West Marshall on Wednesday night. West Marshall victorious over Union, 61-24 the score there. Meanwhile, in Class 2A, South Wind beat Postville tonight by a final score of 79-30, so South Wind advances there in Class 2A. Again, West Delaware led 17-10 at the end of one, and you're like, all right, Tiger Hawks kind of hanging in there early in this ball game, but dominant second quarter on both ends. They were outscored 22-4, NFV was.
Well, and you heard Coach Woboda talk about, hey, we recognize what they were trying to do, made the adjustments, and, I don't think the Tiger Hawks made the adjustments quite the same, but you think after a quarter, we're hanging around, it's single digits. Play another quarter like that, we're in the ball game, and that second quarter just kind of buried them, and it just snowballed after that. You got to take your hat off to the defensive effort by the Hawks tonight, and Tiger Hawks kept fighting. This is just a lot to overcome.
All right, for North Fayette Valley, you heard Coach Tilleris talk about it. Great words about his two seniors there, and Kalen Ellsburn, Ashton Schultz as well. Those two seniors, but you return everybody else. But again, a couple of seniors you lose leadership-wise there, and Ellsburn scoring and ball handling, so you're going to need that to replace in the future.
Yeah, those are two big ones, and Ellsburn, you heard him talk about playing 4 years, and Ashton Schultz giving everything she has every day in practice and pushing those starters and, being a part of this team. But you look at some of the pieces that they have. You've got, Schrader in the middle, Tilleris in the middle. Those are going to be your two seniors, post players. You've got a sophomore. Next year she'll be a junior in Maddie Lofsgaard. Peyton McElry, a freshman this year, started for them. Lexi McGowan, who had a great freshman year and sophomore year.
Took a step forward this year, too.
Yeah, so, there's a lot of pieces there, but you heard him kind of give that challenge to him. We got to be competing with the West Delawares, the CPUs, the Dubuque Wallards, because we're a 3A team, and that conference is going to get better for them playing that 2A schedule. But they got to up their game. They have to be that best 2A team, so when they go into the 3A, they're competitive.
Absolutely. As the season comes to an end, last year it was Center Point Urbana ranked in the top 15. This year it's West Delaware. But the season comes to an end for them tonight here for North Fayette Valley. They close the season 11-11. We'll catch up with the North Fayette Valley boys on Thursday night. They'll take on the winner of Sumner Fred in Allwine, I should say. That game in West Union on Thursday night. 6:30 Chalk Talk, game time at 7 o'clock on KCTN FM 100, live video streamed on KCTN.com. Then Monday nights, we step backwards. We go to the boys tournament, but now in Class 1A. Edco is at Maquoketa Valley. Tuesday night, Edco at East Buchanan. In the girls tournament, the Chalk Talk each night at 6:30, game time at 7 o'clock here on KCTN FM 100. Also live video streamed on KCTN.com. We'll see you Monday night.
Yeah, we'll be down in Delhi. It'll be a good ball game there, a couple rivals.
All right, so once again, I'm Dan Behrens. My thanks to Coach Aaron Hammond. Also thanks tonight for Declan Hines, doing a great job running our camera tonight, and also Ty Keenan for running our studio show. For a complete recap of tonight's ball game, highlights, scores, and more, go to KCTN.com, click in the Sports tab. This has been a presentation of KCTN FM 100 Sports.
Our laboratory continues to offer community wellness blood testing at a low upfront cost to help save you the cost of high health insurance deductibles. This is Katie Bruning, lab manager at Veterans Memorial Hospital. Choose from our menu of wellness tests to help you monitor your health, then share the results with your provider. No doctor's order is required. Call us for an appointment.
Exceptional caring people, Veterans Memorial.